Hey degenerates, this is Chris from the Couchaholics. As fun as it is to kick back with friends and consume alcohol, the Couchaholics always condone drinking responsibly and never drink and drive. All of our opinions are our own and don't reflect upon the quality of any particular brewery or business. This podcast contains explicit language. If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
He said there was so much porn on this computer.
Welcome into the Couchaholics podcast. I'm your host, Chris, and today we got a wild one. We brought the forefathers on.
It's the special chronicles of the fathers.
It's the Father Chronicles. We have four of the dads here today. The best way I think to do this is to go around. I'll say who you are, and you just say the first time you met me, just like we usually do. So first we have Mr. McHugh, Mason's dad. Jim, we'll call him. Jimbo. What's the first time you met me, if you remember?
Well, hello, clan of pricks.
Great start.
Chris, I don't remember when I met you.
I'm trying to think too.
There was so many kids funneling in and out of our basement.
You're not wrong.
I didn't know who the hell was down there at any time, and I'll be honest with you, I don't recall the first time. I just know over time you were a fixture and you were one of the regulars in our house, and so I had a comfort zone. Otherwise, you would have been tossed on your ass.
Well, you already did that to us.
Well, when did you fall in love with him?
Pending result.
But yeah, that's to be determined.
I'm working my way in.
That's
right?
fair.
All right, next up on the cast, we have Jason, my father, and Tyler's sperm donor. When was the first time you met me, Deb?
Well, the first time I met you was right outside of the room.
Oh, quick.
You were a little dark, so I wasn't sure if you were my child or not.
Also still pending results.
Yeah. Came out a little. I was going to have a talk with your mother because you were a little dark when you came out. But that was the first time I met you.
That was my Italian skin. All right, next up we have the return of Stepdaddy Gregg. I don't know if he needs much introduction. If you haven't checked that episode out, you can go back and pause it now. But Gregg, you probably already went over the first time you met me.
Yeah, I was banging your mom,
Yes.
and you came in the bedroom and you stuck your finger in my butthole. Yes.
Someone had to do it, Gregg. Someone had to do it.
Starfish right out of the gate.
You guys were hula hooping together?
Yes. With his mom.
I closed my eyes at least. At least I hope it was your butt.
All right, we can't let her listen to this. So.
Well, she might find a way. All right. Finally, we have Mr. Scott, Jimmy's father.
Well, the first time I thought I met you was at Mason's house when you were in high school. But I found out a couple weeks ago, and you guys don't know this.
Uh-oh, shit.
Jimmy knows this, that I met Chris when he was in the first grade.
Oh.
What? Do you know the story?
No, but I remember.
Okay,
I forgot
prick.
Aaron.
Let me tell you. All right, let me tell you, little shithead.
Shit. Oh, no.
Aaron came to me, my daughter Aaron came to me and said, I have a boyfriend, first grade. I said, really? Strike one right there.
Already a strike.
We ride the same short bus together.
We had a function at the school. The parents went, and she comes over holding her boyfriend's hand. And I just found out a couple weeks ago that boyfriend was Chris.
I don't see. I
They
don't
were
recall.
looking through a yearbook and saw your picture, and they realized who it was. He had an earring in the first grade.
It was me.
He had
That's a
a
dead giveaway.
earring.
That's a
in
dead
the first
giveaway.
grade.
Did he have the nose ring too?
That's
my
strike
fault.
2 and strike 3 right there. When I saw that, I was like, "Who is this little guy?"
Which ear was it in?
Yeah, I was about to ask left or right.
Do I got to tell you?
We can probably determine it just based off of thought.
Scott, you didn't have anything to worry about. He was still shooting blanks back
I hope I wasn't supposed to be shooting anything.
I just got to say, for clarification, it was before my time. That's all Jason.
Yeah, that was his fault. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot about that.
That was a surprise.
She sent me the yearbook, or her T-shirt that she had that was signed. She was like, "This looks like your name." I said, "Yeah, I still sign my fucking name that way too." It was squiggly lines.
I was also on your side, Chris, till about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Miss Kim was on my side until she came on the episode too. So, I'm a fallen angel now. All right. So, what we think is going to be best. I need to describe what we do on this episode, or what we do on this podcast for people that haven't listened. Basically, this one's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be playing a few games and trying a few beers today. And you guys are going to have to avoid the Wheel of Misfortune, which I know some of you know about, some of you don't. Jimmy, can you best describe that for us?
if I feel like you deserve to be on there for whatever reason, mess up, get a question wrong, just you say something that I disagree with, really is how it
Sounds
works.
stupid.
Yeah, I add you to the wheel. We're all on there. There are 12 names on this wheel to start the episode. There's a lot of us down here.
God damn.
And yeah, if you get things right, you get to add people. At the end, I spin the wheel. We have a community cup of all 4 beers we're going to try, and if it lands on you, you got to drink it.
You misspelled my name, by the way.
Oh, that's a wheel, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'll have myself. What is there, 2 G's?
Yes.
Two gays.
Lame.
It's a double G. It's a hard G.
So gay.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
All right.
Just ask Chris's mom.
And Jimmy, what games do we have planned for this evening?
And Tyler's.
Oh.
I was gonna say she's my mom too, dude. You're hurting 2 people down here.
I have a song game. I have a top 10 list, which will be a head-to-head, the dads versus the Couchaholics. That's why I have this piece of paper here, so Jake can't see the answers.
It's not swaying anyway, is
and
it?
then I have
Maybe.
trivia. Forgot what it was.
That was a big one. So we think what's best to get you guys' nerves out is to start with a game before we get into this beer.
Yep.
So we're going to hop into that song game, right, Jimmy?
Yep.
Is that what we have?
Yeah, I think I have it up.
Are the Couchaholics taking place?
This one is decades. Yeah, you didn't hear him? You guys are going against the fathers.
Not for the song game is the dads, and when they don't get it, Mason can just tell us what it is because he usually knows.
Put Chris on the wheel.
All right, I will.
That's fair. I didn't listen.
All right, well, let me tell you something. You guys just told us your rules. Now let me tell you our rules.
All right, let's hear it. You know, I run this show, right?
The dads are not drinking out of the middle cup no matter what, okay?
Oh, that is incorrect. You can't get on here and get beers.
Factually inaccurate.
I'm putting you on the wheel just for saying that.
That's fair. Out of pocket. All right, Jimmy, let's start us out.
All right, so this is decades.
So we have to raise our hand?
Raise your hand and when you think you know it, all right?
It is backwards, right, Jimmy, for them?
It is backwards. The song's playing backwards, so you have to try and guess what it is.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, so I got it. Welcome to the end of your lives.
Yeah.
This is the 70s to start
All right,
for
if you
listeners.
get the name of the song, it's 1 name you get to put on the wheel. If you get the artist, it's 2. If you get both.
Yeah.
1 for each. All right, so first one is 1970s.
Billy Joel, Piano Man.
That is correct.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, what a song. I'm taking my clothes off to this once or
Yep.
twice.
All right, so you get to give 2.
He was thinking about the Piano Man when he did it.
Hopefully that wasn't in the first grade.
No,
I'm going to give 2 to Aaron's ex-boyfriend, Chris.
I saw my own poison.
You can't escape being the target.
She might have asked me out. I might not have even said no.
Hey, Chris, you're a fallen angel now. It doesn't matter.
Fallen angel. I only said that because I thought. God. All right, next song, 80s. Let's get it.
Next up is the 1980s.
Oh, I got it. I want to dance with someone. Is it Cyndi Lauper?
It is not Cyndi Lauper. The song is correct.
I know it.
Can I say Whitney Houston? Whitney Houston?
Jason got it. All right, and here you go.
Oh, yeah.
It's also I want to dance with somebody, not someone.
Well,
I'm going to count it. It was close enough.
Thank you.
All right, so Gregg and Jason both get to give 1 name to add to the wheel.
you guys got.
I'm going to have to give one to Chris.
What the f?
It never fails. Greg, who you got?
Mason, we're still going to end it with the middle cup somehow.
Oh, Mason?
Mason.
All right.
Mother, father.
All right. Next up, we got the 1990s.
This was my era. I peaked.
I got it. Wonderwall.
That was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Bye.
Who's it by?
I don't know. Drawing a blank.
Ty was first.
Oasis.
So anyway, here's Wonderwall. Maybe you're gonna be the one.
Yeah.
I never spun vinyl in my bedroom backwards, so I don't know how you guys.
You missed out on a good childhood.
Your son is the savant at this.
Well, the last time I did
so
that,
good
the
at
devil told me to rob a bank and shoot up a school.
Was that Chicago?
Was that little Nicky?
All right, who you got, Greg? You get 1, and then Ty gets to give 1.
Chris.
Oh my God!
Ty?
I'll just give it to Greg.
To Greg?
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is we gotta start targeting the dads, guys.
Yep.
We're not really getting a fair chance here.
All right, this is where we hit the 2000s, and then there's one more. U2. No, it's not U2.
Oh.
Scott.
Killers.
Song?
Yes.
Mr.
Yeah.
Brightside.
Brightside.
Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
He knows something.
All right. Who you got?
Chris.
Give 2.
I'm starting to feel bad for Chris. I can't do Chris.
Are you still going to give it to me, though?
No, I'm going to give it to my son.
All right.
That you can't feel bad for.
No.
You made him.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately. All right, last one, 2010s.
I got it.
Oh my God, I know the song, but
Might be out of the dad's eras a little bit.
No, it's kind of a gay song, so we wouldn't listen to it.
He's not wrong.
what if I get it wrong?
Is it Call Me Maybe?
Oh!
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Greg got it.
Correct.
Oh,
How do you know that?
Who sang it?
I have a daughter who's 8.
Oh,
Do you know who sang it?
Fuck no, not
Okay.
even close.
Ty, you were first.
Yeah, Carly Rae Jepsen. Brick said it. I don't know if anyone heard
That's a
it.
point.
It's correct.
And this is crazy. Here's my asshole.
Yeah. All right, so that's Ty and Greg giving 1 each.
Tyler.
Greg.
Seems fair. Seems reasonable.
That makes sense.
You guys are loosey-goosey now. Let's get into this first beer. Let's get drunk. Jimmy?
All right, first beer on the docket. We have the Heavy Seas Oktoberfest. They're from Baltimore, Maryland. This is a 5.4% ABV with 15 IBUs. It is Oktoberfest, most wonderful time of the beer year. Our Oktoberfest pours a deep amber with aromas of toasted malt, subdued caramel, and finishes off dry with a bright white head. Prost.
Oh, I love a
Hey.
white head.
Untapped said prost for us.
So does Greg because he broke his wrist.
May I add that the second favorite time of the year in Baltimore is BronyCon.
Oh, yeah.
May I pitch BronyCon?
Just to correct that, Greg's head was purple when he broke his wrist.
I got no comment.
Do we say cheers?
Well, Untapped did it for us, but everyone else? Mason?
L'Chaim.
Prost.
For the dads that don't know, the ratings, it's only integers only. Integers only.
No half.
Whole numbers.
Whole numbers. So no 7.2s. We need a 7 flat.
1 through 10.
So is it 1 through 10?
Yep. 1 through 10. Yep.
That's a
10
broad
Miller
range.
Lite.
That is. A lot can happen. We rate them like woman.
Like woman.
Yes. Put him on the wheel, please.
That's how I say it.
I hit him over the head with a club and
For
dragged him
those
out
of you
there.
that are unaware, Chris can't pronounce women for some reason.
Or color, you know.
It's Keller.
I don't see it.
Chris, say pillow.
Palo.
Palo. I'm not kidding. Pillow. Does that suitify you? Or not suitify. Well, that's a wheel. And let's start our rating off. Jimbo, what you got?
Pleasantly surprised. I
Okay.
thought this one was going to be a little nasty, but I'll give it a 6.
Good rating. Dad, you're up next. Jason?
It has a little sweetness to it that I didn't expect.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably give it a 7.
Okay. We're gonna keep the Couchaholics ratings quick, but you're all gonna get a chance here. I'm going to go with a 7. It's also very good. Ty?
I'll give it a 6.
Coster?
7.
Mason?
I don't normally like Oktoberfest beers, but this was good. I'm going to give it a 7.
Bricker?
Very smooth. We're going with the 7 as well.
Nice. All right.
I'm the one that brought this beer, and I give it an 8 with a nice caramel finish. Thank you.
Yeah. Good way to describe that, actually. All right.
Very good. Very smooth. I give it an 8.
Damn.
It's really good.
Good ratings. All right, that's it. Now, okay, Jake, what you got?
I'm at a 6.
And Jimothy.
I'm actually going to go 8. That's my favorite Oktoberfest beer I think I've had.
That's a lot of ratings.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't rate.
Oh, Chris Scott. Sorry.
Yeah.
Chris Scott's here from Germany.
Yeah, the German boys here. We talk about them a lot.
Deutschland.
Also an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deutschland. Deutschland.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of ratings. Usually we don't have that many.
Yeah, that's there's 12 of us down here. So.
All right. I think does that bring us to our first convo here, Jimmy?
It does.
Oh, shit. This is where it gets nitty-gritty, boys.
So I think I'm going to let one of you take this away. Jake, would you like to ask about mornings waking up in the McHugh household?
Oh yes, I would love to.
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I've always been so curious about this.
So everybody down here is very well aware of our troubled past. Allegedly.
Yeah, let's not
For
incriminate
the
here.
listeners at home, what would happen allegedly,
Wheel.
is all of the boys, the Couchaholics, would get together in our youth, usually at the McHugh household.
Usually.
Walk in, go straight to the basement, allegedly rip beers,
Not cigs.
not cigs, at least not down in the basement.
Cigs were outside on the deck. On the deck.
We'll talk about that.
And really, me and CJ, I think, started it, but we used to play a little game that we called Dip Squad. So we would try to wake up as early as possible to get the fuck out of the house before Jimbo got up.
Tough to
You
do.
might ask, why would we do such a thing? And I'm so glad you're here for this. Because whenever you called us up, you offered us a glass of orange juice every single time. And it was the most awkward. And also, like, drinking orange juice hungover with all the acid is horrible. So I wanted to ask you if you had any rhyme or reason to the orange juice, or you just were just trying to be a good host to your son's friends, or
Pieces
what was
of
going on with
shit.
that?
Well,
You see.
there was a rhyme to the reason.
All right, here we go.
Number one is I knew it would make you sick if you drank it.
You son of a bitch! I knew it.
But number two is I just wanted you to get the fuck out.
Well,
wanted you to
that's
say
all
no.
we wanted to do. Also,
No, we loved having you guys at the house. We didn't have to worry about when you guys were down there. I could have freaking put a padlock on the door and you guys would have been locked in down there. You
We
had a
probably would have
bathroom.
never known.
yeah, we wouldn't have known either way.
But no, I loved having you guys down there at all times. And but no, when you guys came up, I did want you to get the fuck out because I had enough. Because most of the time, you guys were keeping us up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Most of
unless
the
we
time.
were having a party over there, the Brants or the Drummonds or whoever else was over there, and then and then we went to bed, and then I got woken up.
It was just like different levels of the floor. The parents stayed upstairs and they got rowdy, and we were downstairs and got too rowdy.
It was segregation at its finest.
I just want to piggyback off of this question. So whenever we were getting too rowdy in the basement after you guys had gone to bed and you come and open the basement door, why was it always Mason and never Shane?
Right. It was always me.
Well, it's usually because you had that big, stupid voice of yours.
He's not wrong.
Yeah,
It's not Shane's laugh.
what was Mason's favorite statement? Like,
Hey, brother. He's not wrong.
It was you realize when me and Shane do that, we sound like the same exact person.
Yeah, but he knows it's you.
I know who's who.
Oh man.
I'm going to say clearly you didn't.
You obviously did not, because the person that was causing all the issues was your other son.
Just some of my fondest memories are just standing at that island and you just be like, so what did you guys get into last night? And I'd be like, we played video games. You'd be like,
Play the game of
yeah,
life, Clue.
yeah, video games, huh? What else you guys do? Oh, that was it, Mr. McHugh. That was it.
No, we didn't
Gotta
rip
go.
cigs.
I already had the answer. I just wanted to see what your stupid response was going to be.
Oh man! And then we have one more question to ask you, Mason. You can take this one away. So recently, they just ripped up their deck.
And there were some findings.
Yeah, so it was. I thought it was kind of like an immaculate conception that all of the cigarette butts and all the roaches kind of just eroded away after time. I mean, I haven't smoked cigarettes in so many years, and I haven't smoked weed in fucking however long. But
3 days.
how many Gatorade bottles did you find down there?
There was over a dozen. And
Oh my God.
I just want to say this. Your bong making skills were so poor. They were just so amateur compared to our bong making skills when we were younger.
There you go.
Seems like an opportunity to teach him.
He needs the learning.
Yeah, no, you taught me how to pour concrete today.
I was telling him about the Earl and Meyer flask.
Yeah, so he told me this story earlier this morning. Why don't you get into that a little bit?
That sounds good.
Allegedly.
Well, I'll just say
Allegedly.
in high school I worked in the summers for my dad at his medical supply company in a warehouse. It was a glass warehouse, and it was a Kimball warehouse, but they had Erlenmeyer flasks back there, so we ended up making some paraphernalia when we were back there, and much more sophisticated than your little Gatorade operation with a straw.
Can you pull up a picture of that,
The thing
Jimmy?
is, it's like, you guys don't understand how many times you guys walk downstairs while me and CJ were in the middle of making one of those roach cannons.
That's why they got sloppy.
But it's just a Gatorade bottle, so you never know. So
he knew.
It was an easier way
I'm
to hide it.
surprised we didn't miss more apples out of our refrigerator.
Oh no, we never did the
I
apple
only ever
train.
smoked out of an apple once. That wasn't really a big thing.
Me and Croce made one out of Legos before.
Nice. No, our
Literally that big Lego brick set that I had in my closet all my life. They made a fucking pipe out of it.
Yeah, I know.
Mason.
I know when we were in high school, what we would do is when we said we were walking to Super G, it's because we were buying a Voss water bottle. It was a perfect cylinder, and that's what we would use allegedly to make a ball.
Well, that was the one that John found with the pen still sticking out of it. So you would fill the Voss water bottle up with a little bit of water, and you made your own bubbler out of it. Put the pen in there, stick a blunt in the pen, and then just rip it out of the side. It was perfect. It was,
and then you could pull the pen out allegedly.
Mason,
you guys don't think that was good craftsmanship, but absolutely
On a budget.
it was.
Mason, remember in art class? And she was like, no one better make a bong out of this.
And I was the only one that got away with it.
Yeah.
And you found it and you threw it away.
You know how
or
hard that
Mom
was?
found it. I don't know who found it, but it got thrown away.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
No one said anything, so I jump in.
All right.
I have one more quick question. It's actually for Scott and Jimbo. There was a time in high school, one day, one sunny afternoon in particular, where
I know where this is going.
In the Rita's parking lot, I may have backed into the Ford Taurus of the McHughes using my dad's RAV4.
Oh my God.
And it's because that your other son was just parked behind me laughing. And I didn't see him because he's in a Ford Taurus, and only the hood was behind me, so I couldn't see it from the RAV4.
Can I cut in?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the passenger seat of the Taurus, and I'm like,
That's what I
why are we doing this? And I see Jimmy throw his fucking reverse lights on, and I'm like, Shane, he doesn't see you. He doesn't see you at all. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, dude, he doesn't fucking see you. And then literally Jimmy fucking rails on the gas out of this fucking parking spot to
Backs
reverse.
up like that.
I was trying to beat Shane out of the parking lot.
He was behind you.
I didn't know that.
Shane hit the gas so hard the fucking wheels screeched. It's springtime. There's a lot of people at this Rita's just standing there, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
This is a road
and then
rage
you just
incident.
hear a skirt, and then a kadoosh, and we got in an accident.
Yeah, that was history.
Just-
and then we looked at each other and we both just drove off.
Was that your first accident, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
The question was, I would like to hear first your recount and then your recount of the aftermath when we explained what happened.
Yeah, what was the lie? I know
Yeah,
you
what'd
guys
you come
lied.
up with?
Now, actually, I think they told me the
They
truth.
told the truth right out of the
They
gate.
told the truth.
Wow.
They came.
Impressive.
Jimmy and Shane came in. Mason, I guess you were scared. You took off. You didn't come in the house.
What a puss.
Why would I?
Jimmy and Shane, because you were the smart one out of the three.
Mason
of
would
you.
have got blamed.
They walked into my kitchen, and Jimmy and Shane were carrying my bumper. And they put it on my island in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
And I said, "What happened?"
What pieces of shit.
And they told me, and I said, all right, you need to go talk to your dad now. I told Shane and Jimmy, you need to go talk to Jim, and they left. So I got on the phone, and I called Jim. I said, you're not going to believe this. The boys are on their way over.
Roast them.
Well, I was just happy that there's more damage to your car than
Yeah. They weren't carrying your bumper. They were carrying my bumper.
Did you guys call insurance on that one or no?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't
Smart
think
move.
other than a couple scratches, we didn't have
No.
much damage on the front of that Taurus.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
There was literally there was a dent in it.
That thing's indestructible. I'm pretty sure.
Not a
cars like
RAV4.
that anymore.
Yeah. They don't make them like they used to. All right. You guys ready to get into our next one?
We are.
Let's do it.
Yeah, if everyone's got it poured, we are
Ooh, it smells
moving
good.
into beer number 2. This one is from Iron Hill Brewery. We haven't had many of those.
No.
This one's called Dad's Got Jokes. It is an India Pale Lager. It is an IPL. This one is 5%. It is only 4 IBUs. This isn't your father's lawnmower lager because this one was brewed with actual dad jokes.
Oh,
We
well,
cranked up the juicy factor on this beer by fermenting it with Omega's Lunar Crush yeast to layer in tropical fruit notes to complement those big citrus notes of the American and New Zealand hops. Crack up while cracking one open.
Grapefruit.
Cheers.
Wheel Gregg. He drank it before we said anything.
Oh man.
Prost.
Oh, and Jason did as well.
L'chaim.
Well, Dad, since you drank it faster than anyone else, what's your rating?
It tastes like a typical IPA. I'm going to give it probably a 6.
Okay.
I like the last one better than that one.
Okay. Chris Scott?
I'm a big fan of the citrusy stuff, but I don't think I'd be able to drink more than one of them, so I'm going to go with a 6.
6 for me as well. All right, boys, let's rock through it.
I don't really like it that much, to be honest. So I'll give it a 4.
I'm a fan. 8.
It's really not tickling my fancy here. I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. I agree with Ty. I actually really enjoy this. I'm not a citrus guy, but I really enjoy this. I'm going 8.
All right. Gregory.
Clear my throat. Clear my throat.
Well, if only Jake could do that, editing would be better for them.
Anyway, I had to take a second stab at it. So I am. So it's weird that it smells very, very fragrant.
Yeah.
But then when you taste it, it kind of tastes like watered down grapefruit.
There you go, Greg.
Therefore, I think I'm at a 5.
Okay.
That's what I thought too. Watered down grapefruit. I like the citrus
I see
taste,
that.
but I really don't get it in this. I'm going to go a 4.
Jake?
Oh shit!
Anytime.
I'm at a 5. I wanted to point out that the can actually has dad jokes on it.
Oh, no
Oh, shit, that's him.
I'm
That's
gonna
him.
pull one out
same.
here. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants?
He come to... Anyway.
Got it. He's not even a dad. The answer was in case he gets a hole in one.
In case he shits his pants on the third hole.
That's more accurate.
Maybe somebody can enlighten me a little bit. What rhymes with grass?
Ass.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, what does not rhyme with grass?
It says no, it doesn't.
Like, what rhymes with grass? No, it doesn't. What does not rhyme with grass?
That wasn't funny.
That is not
That's
a
a
good
dad
dad joke. That's a horrible one.
That was terrible.
All right, is that it? That's all on the camera?
Now there's
Yeah,
two
that-
more of us. I'm also
God,
at a 5. Middle
Dad,
of
I
the road.
wish Don was here so he could tell his fucking shit pants stories right
Yeah,
now.
well, that's what I was thinking about when you talk about bringing 2 pairs of pants. Don always did.
I wish he was here to taste that last beer.
He might have shit himself.
He wouldn't have.
The man knew where every porta potty was in the tri-state area.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. He used them all.
That's like how Chris knows where every Lowe's is surrounding Delaware.
Just so I can poop. All right, Jimbo, what is your rating?
So you know what? It smelled really good.
Yep.
But then it was more like a cow's ass when I tasted it. So I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay. All right, guys. It is halftime. That means halftime game.
Woo!
Let's get crunk nasty.
All right, so we're going to do a top 10 list. It's pretty easy to figure out. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to do the Couchaholics versus the dads because we like to do teams.
And you guys suck.
So yeah, so the way this is going to work
what
is
you
the dads will go first. Every time you get one right, you get to go again. If you get a wrong guess, it goes to the next team. Every time that you get it right, the other team goes on the wheel twice. So the way it will work is the dads will go first as the guests, and the top 10 list is top 10 best animals in the world.
Ty?
is
Best?
top 10 best animals in the world. Top 10 list. Dads, you may discuss. You are up first.
Survey
Your
says.
wife cannot be an answer.
It's got to be a dog.
It's got to be a dog.
Got to be a dog. Think like a
Yeah,
dog.
definitely number one's
Yeah,
dog.
he did.
Final
I agree.
answer?
Dog.
Dog, and you're
Final
guessing number
answer.
one as the number for it?
Oh, we got to do that?
No,
You don't have to, but you get a bonus name to add. If
Number
you,
one.
Best
I think
for
it's
who,
number
men
one.
or women, or both?
I think it's a general
I think it's
consensus.
both, yeah.
Okay,
Dog, number one is your guess?
definitely.
It's for just this one guy that made this list.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
He's lonely.
You guys are correct. Dog is number one on
Why are
the
you
list.
clapping? You're on
Yeah.
our team.
So that means that the Couchaholics go on the wheel 3 times because they got
What
rid of
some beach.
Chris Scott's on our team.
Yes, Chris
Oh,
got
I
on the
know.
wheel.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say
No, it's them. It's
The
them.
mighty
Yeah, it's not
wheel.
you. So yeah, you guys are up again. You got it right. You may go again. Top 10 best animals in the world. Number one is dog.
Well, we know it's not a
Cat.
cat because nobody likes cats.
Women love cats.
Yeah, they may be up there. I almost think it's got to go.
Horse?
It's definitely on the top 10 list. I don't know that it's number 2, but I would say it's on the top 10 list.
Somewhere.
Yeah, cat.
Cat. I would say.
Yeah, I agree. A fucking cat's on
I
the
mean,
list.
the what we have for pets. So
Are you going for it? Let's hear a
Who
cat.
doesn't like a
Yeah.
pussy?
Yeah.
That's a valid point.
That's a
Depends.
loaded question.
It depends what you got to do.
Do you guys want to guess the number ranking on cat?
No. Just throw cat up there.
Just
Go
cat?
Is there a
yeah.
penalty for guessing the number?
Not the number wrong. No penalty.
3?
It's 2 or 3.
4? 3?
3?
3.
All right. Well, cat is on the list, and it is number 2.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Because it's a pet.
yeah, it still goes. You still get to put 2 names of the Couchaholics on the wheel.
Whatever.
I'm just gonna write couch. It's faster. All right. So I mean that's 2 in a row. You guys are back on the board. Number 1 is dog. Number 2 is cat. What do you got?
So if we
Horse.
if we pick an animal and it's not number 3, we're still
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, we're still on
Yeah.
the board.
How about a fish?
Horse.
A pet fucking
Horse.
fish.
fish, horse,
Fish.
hamster.
Horse.
Yeah, because fish are a top tier
No, it's
animal.
animal.
Best animals. Never mind.
Animals.
Never mind. Fuck the fish then.
Horse.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck fish.
It's got to be a horse then.
Yeah, horse.
Top end. Yeah, horses. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say horse.
Horrors are not on.
Are you gonna guess a number, or no?
Nah, just throw it up
I'm
there.
going to
Yeah,
say
yeah,
4
yeah.
for horse.
All right. Horse.
Dad, how does
is
the
number
old
8.
adage go?
Number 8.
Ooh.
Number 8.
Dad, how does the old adage go? If it smells like fish,
Make it a dish. Smells like cologne. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Oh my God.
So I got herpes. Shore leave 99.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Number
if we're
8 is
talking-
horse.
just
Keep
talking
going.
best animals, right?
Yep.
All right. Bear's got to be up there
Yeah.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, fucking
Yeah.
bear for sure.
Bear.
You fuck a bear.
Fuck a bear.
Is that what I'm hearing?
I did not say fuck a bear. I
That's
said fuck yeah, bear.
Greg's frisky over here.
Kind of what I bear. Fuck yeah, bear.
big grizzly guy.
Would you like to guess a number on bear? Number ranking.
I'm saying it's top 5.
I'm going to say 6.
4 or 6.
We got 4, 5, 6. Pick one.
It's one of those.
Five's in the middle.
Five.
Five's in the middle.
Bear was honorable mention number 1. It is
Yes,
not
baby.
on the list.
All right. It's not on
It
the
is
list.
not on the list.
No
Some
way. Dude.
bitch.
It is Couchaholics' turn.
Seagull.
Do not listen to Chris. I go down with you guys. Do not let them guess that.
Let's go with lion 4.
Liger.
Lion is not number 4. It is number 7.
What bitches aren't voting for lion higher?
I vote Oliver and Company.
I mean, we gotta go tiger. We gotta go tiger.
That's probably.
I'm down with it.
4. Yeah,
Snow
we'll go
leopard.
4.
You
Tiger
can't, put,
4.
you can't put both on there.
You're going for tiger number 4?
Yep.
Correct. Tiger is number 4.
You can't what, Dad?
Suck it, nerd.
So that's 3. Oh, this wheel's evening out pretty quick. All right, so let me go through the list again, just for those listening. We have number 1 is dog, number 2 is cat, number 4 is tiger, number 7 is lion, number 8 is horse.
Jake, what do you think?
Is shark considered an animal?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That thing's
sure.
a
I can't weigh in.
It's not a fruit.
Is it a human?
Yeah, it's an animal, guys.
Well, humans are animals too. So what are we going with?
9 or 8?
There's got to be a time limit on this. You can't be just
You guys shut
spinning,
the hell up.
freaking thoughts around. We could be here all night.
What, Shark 8?
Shark 8.
Shark 8.
Shark 9.
9.
Shark
Shark
9.
9. Shark 9.
Okay. Shark is number 9. Incorrect. Shark is not on the list.
You fucking
that's fish.
you idiots!
I've got one.
Who came
I
up
didn't
with
want to do
shark?
shark. My bad.
Who came up with that?
Tyler. He's like,
Eagle.
shark.
If that's right, I'm pissed. I'm just
Eagle.
No, it wasn't Jake with the shark.
I can't hear you.
No, he was.
Come over here.
I would think, yeah. Eagle or elephant. It starts with an E. One of the two.
They both go hand in hand, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm saying eagle is number 3.
Well, is it eagle or is it bird? Is it bird?
I will tell you that it won't be bird. I'll give you that.
So it has to be a
Oh,
specific.
so
Collusion.
No,
it can't be a
I'm
bird.
calling a kangaroo
that was
court.
no. Jimmy
I have
was
to call
fair.
it.
Jimmy was fair on that. You can't just guess bird. It's not on the list
All
anyway.
right, then yeah, I get.
Oh,
if
you
guess
can't-
eagle, it could
Birds
be.
don't count as animals?
No. He's
No,
just
like,
saying
the
the
word
broad.
bird won't be on the list.
Then I would have to say an eagle.
Eagle might be. Bird is too broad.
Oh,
Birds
got
are
it.
not real.
Got it.
Okay.
Like
We're
type
in
of
America,
bird
eagle
could
has to
be
be
on
on
the
that
list.
list.
How about pterodactyl? Pterodactyl.
Oh my god.
Final guess.
Negative.
No,
Eagle.
I would not
Eagle.
say pterodactyl.
All right, let's see eagle for 3.
Wrong.
Eagle. Wait, who said that?
Spread
That's
eagle.
what they said.
Okay,
Eagle for 3.
Eagle for 3. Eagle is not on the list. It was an honorable mention, but it is not on the list.
Some
Idiots.
bitch. Who made this list? This
That's what
guy
I'm
is
saying.
gay.
You're not wrong. Jimmy did make it.
All right,
proud of you, son.
Couchaholics, you're back up.
Is hippopotamus?
We already
on the
said
list?
that.
All right, fellas.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you okay with fish at 3?
No.
Because we're thinking
I am.
pets.
You said shark. Shut the
No, it's not.
Shark is a fish.
Sharks are 10 times better than fish.
The top 2 are pets.
You just said animals. They just said best
I'm
animals.
going to give you the same thing I gave them. Fish, it needs to be more specific.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Sea lion.
Goldfish at 3.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was saying. I was never gonna guess that.
You can't sway it
Incorrect.
now.
Dads are back up.
You stupid fucking idiot.
Why is everybody looking at me? I was listening to a jury of my peers.
The tiger was number 4. Who the fuck is a tiger as a pet other than Mike Tyson?
I like the other E's that we were talking about. Elephant.
Well, I think
And
rabbit.
elephant's a badass.
I think rabbit's
Well,
going to be
do
on that
elephant
list.
first. We'll get that right, and then we'll do rabbit and go 2
Okay.
for 2.
Hey, fins up, baby.
But they heard
3-0,
us.
Elephant
baby.
isn't on
So
this.
what's your final answer, guys?
Elephant? Any number or no?
What the fuck we got
10.
to lose? Elephant.
Elephant 10.
Elephant at 10? Correct.
You know
Imagine
what?
that.
Fuck yeah.
Well, now we're going number 3 with rabbit.
You guys are shooting
3-way
blanks.
rabbit.
Bunny rabbit.
All right, so you have rabbit at 3.
Bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
I bet you Cardinals on here, guys.
Rabbit was an honorable mention. Not on the list.
No way.
Yep.
All right, Cardinal.
All right. Cool. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just gonna ignore him.
I'd like a guppy.
White-tailed deer, yeah. Jake, no one can hear you, but I heard you.
People kill those for fun, dude.
Yeah, that's a sport, bro.
It's either
Giraffe. Guys, talk.
Gorilla is on there. Gorilla is on there.
Let's just go for fucking gorilla.
Gorilla's
We're
on
always
there.
gonna know or want to
Go
know.
ahead, buddy. Be wrong.
Gorilla at 6.
Incorrect.
Good job, buddy.
Dads are up.
Hey guys.
Man.
All right, so there are one.
Sea
There are
otter's
4
one of
left.
the favorite.
Oh.
You have 3,
that's
5,
okay.
6, and 9.
I hope they didn't hear that.
Sea otter.
They definitely did.
Got giraffe.
Fuck a sea otter. These guys aren't smart enough to even know what an
I'm
otter is.
wondering who picked it. Who picked
It's got to
the
be
list.
beaver. Giraffe?
Beaver. I'll take beaver.
Beaver? Giraffe or beaver?
Let's go giraffe first, and then we'll go beaver.
All right, giraffe for the.
we all
win.
like beaver.
Giraffe. What number?
5.
Giraffe is not on the list.
5.5.
Idiot.
Yes. Just so you guys are aware, I'm pretty sure this website holds polls for these, for you
I
input
bet,
and answer.
yeah, you bounce
Okay.
up and down on them. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever
we
you do in
gotta
your
know
free
the
time.
So this is going to be personal bias, but everybody hype me up for it. I'm going to go with penguin at
I
number
do love
9.
a good
Might be a
penguin.
good one.
I will-
6.
Penguin
That
at
might
number
be a good
9.
one. That might be a good one.
Incorrect. It's number 6.
I said that. Can I get a last minute guess?
No, but you still get to add them twice, so
So-
you still get something.
I agree with Jake. What Jake
Oh,
said.
Mike, buddy, Mike.
I agree with what Jake said. So where do we feel on where it lies?
What,
9?
The M word.
Yes. Well, I mean, so it's gonna be moose, but we're trying to figure out where it's at.
And here I thought it was my country.
Moose is definitely not 3 or 5, so
I'm gonna say 9.
All right, we'll take moose at number 9.
Moose knuckle at 9.
Moose is not on the
I
list.
figured it wasn't gonna be.
All right, dads are up. You got
see
3,
where that
5, and
goes.
9 left.
What you ladies got?
On the board: lion, cat, tiger, penguin, lion, horse, elephant.
Are we sticking with beaver, or are we gonna go outside the box?
Beaver cleaver?
Well, beaver maybe what man
That's a dad joke.
That is funny. I don't care what anybody says. That's good shit.
Put that on the can.
I don't care what they say about you, Greg. That was fucking funny.
Are we going to go with beaver, or are we going outside the box?
Funny the second time.
How about alligator?
That's not bad.
Alligator's
I
pretty
think that's pretty
prominent.
solid. I think that's solid.
I like that.
I think it's more solid than beaver.
It's actually crocodile. Sorry.
No, there's alligators and there's crocodiles.
Yeah, they're different. Crocodiles aren't as popular as alligators.
In this country, maybe.
Yeah, maybe
I think-
I'll go with
What do
alligator.
you think, Scott? Quiet over
I
there.
like it. Alligator.
Alligator.
I
Alligators
like
are-
it.
I'll go with it.
Do we want to try and guess a number?
I mean, you might as well. You don't get anything wrong. So.
Alligator number
9.
5.
9 right before. Oh,
All right, I'll go with 9.
9?
9 or 5.
Alligator 9.
Alligator is not on the list. Fuck. All right, Couchaholics, you're back up.
What do you guys want to go with?
Boys.
I'm okay with whatever you
Hear me
choose.
out. Hear me out
All
on
right,
this
all
one.
right.
Hear
We're
me out on this
listening.
one.
We haven't listened much to you.
Let's go like Finding Nemo. Let's go movies. Let's go clownfish.
Nemo?
Nemo?
Oh, I heard Nemo.
Listen. I feel like that's too specific. Like,
All
no
right,
one gives a
Hear me
shit
out on
about
this one. Hear me out on
kind
this
of
one.
fish on
The
here.
American buffalo.
No.
No, I'm thinking.
It's a power animal.
I'm thinking cow.
As opposed to the African
How do you feel
buffalo.
it was almost taken out of existence, but it's a power animal.
Yeah, let's go
Cow.
cow because
Cow.
they have
I
food,
could see.
pigs.
I could
farm
see cow
animals.
at 5.
Cow.
Jersey cow?
Oh, goats. Goats are fucking cool animals.
How about bull? Strong like bull.
You're not wrong.
Strong like bull.
Strong like
I mean, I
bull.
did only say one.
Cow. I think we should go cow.
You wanna
All
go
right,
cow?
deal.
Jimmy,
Okay,
we're
so
gonna go
where do
cow.
you want it,
where
though?
are we putting
We're gonna
it?
go cow number 5.
Yeah,
I
that's
could
good.
see
That's
that,
good.
yeah.
Incorrect.
Not on the list. You guys just hyped us up for
Cow
nothing.
didn't make it- Pigs? I don't.
This is like my favorite thing. Is just watching and being like, knowing you're wrong. You're very wrong. And just waiting to let you know.
Pig's not a bad guess.
Swine.
What about like cheetah or jaguar or
Ooh.
stay in the cat family
yeah,
like
that
a
might-
cheetah?
Puma? Yeah, there's a lot of
That's
them.
the one. That's the one.
But which one of them?
Cheetah?
I think we should go with a pig.
The pig?
Pig's very popular.
Pig's very popular.
They
I
taste
love
good.
Scrapple.
I do love Scrapple.
Bacon.
Bacon's number 1.
Bacon.
Bacon's my favorite food.
Okay.
What do you guys
yeah,
think?
Yeah.
Pig?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go
Pig.
pig number 5.
Pig number 5. Pig is not on the list.
What?
It's not.
This is a terrible
silly.
list.
Yeah,
on
we
there.
need some clues now.
I'm gonna get
This
2 more
one-
guesses and
oh,
I'll throw a clue.
We're gonna go snake at 5.
I was gonna go snake, but yeah.
Not on the list.
What? I would have told you that. I hate.
right.
That's a fear. It's like spiders being on there.
But that's just you, not everybody.
That's
you
a
dumb
lot of
fuck.
fucking people.
That's just you.
It's a lot of fucking people.
People are scared of
All right.
dogs, but they're
All right.
number 1.
Pussies are.
Yeah.
And cats on there
I
too.
was gonna say something fucked up, but I didn't. All right, thank you.
Guinea pig?
He was going to say trouser snake.
After this next guess, I'll throw a clue.
I thought you were going to give us the clue.
I can give you a clue.
Yeah.
All right, give us a clue.
You guys want the clue now?
Yes, we want the clue.
All right. One left is a mammal. Only one of
a
the 3
whale.
left are a mammal.
Whale.
I got one.
Dolphin.
Yup.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Dolphin's
I like
got to be
dolphin.
on the list.
I
That's,
like
yeah,
dolphin.
That's got to be on the list.
Dolphin.
3.
Dolphin at 3?
Yeah.
Dolphin is not number 3. It's number 5.
Wow.
Number 5. All right, we'll
Close
take it to
enough,
number
close
5.
enough. Yeah, take it in
All
shot.
right.
A duck?
We could try it, but I don't
All
know.
right. So you got.
Duck or goose or chicken?
So no more mammal.
Oh, wait. I fucked up. I'm going to add myself to the wheel. There's 2 mammals left.
Okay.
Out of the 2 that are
Whale.
left.
Yeah. Well, there's
Whale.
1 mammal left.
How about a sheep?
Duck, goose, or
Oh, dolphin
chicken?
was on there. Okay.
Yeah.
I,
What do you guys think about sheep?
I mean, it's anybody's guess at this point.
It's going to be a sheep, a ram, a goat.
Not a ram, goat.
Well, another one's a
maybe-
mammal. What mammals are there?
All right. What are you guys going with?
I'm getting me some beaver.
I thought you guys guessed that
You're
already.
telling the wrong.
No. All right.
Yeah.
No, we didn't pick that. We didn't pick that.
I did. I spoke for it. Sorry.
All right.
All right.
Because I don't think
Hear me out.
sheep's
What
on
do
there.
you guys?
What are you thinking of?
What do you guys think about Roo? Think about a Roo.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
That's not bad.
Koala.
I
Roo.
would
Oh,
go.
koala.
I would go for
Go
it.
for
I like koala.
Oh, that's a good one too. I'm
Go
going
for
land
it.
down under for this one. I
Go
think.
for it.
Wallaby.
Well, so bear was already off, and I feel like pandas are considered bears. So
That's correct. The panda bear.
I think
in the fucking name.
I'll take the roux.
You like
I'll
roux?
take the roux.
All right, Mason's
koala.
speaking for the group.
Kangaroo. I like that.
Kangaroo.
I like that.
Yeah.
We're going kangaroo at 9, Jimmy.
Incorrect.
All right, we're really getting down to the nitty gritty here.
There, yeah.
Wait, guys, I can't do math. They're all mammals.
There's got to be a chicken or a duck.
They're all mad.
They're all mammals.
That's all right. Don't even worry about
No
giving
eggs.
us a hint.
Yeah, they're all mammals.
That's not math. That's just eyeballs.
Yeah, they're all mammals. They're all mammals.
But there's no birds on the list.
No.
Are birds mammals, Father?
Yeah, no birds. No birds.
So Cardinals
Okay.
out.
All mammals.
Walrus.
Cardinals always been out.
Otter.
Yeah, you're right.
Sea otter. We didn't say monkeys.
Yeah,
or
we-
chimpanzees.
Monkeys is a good one.
Chimpanzees.
Say monkey. Three.
What
Monkey number
did you say?
3.
Monkey number 3.
Monkey was honorable mention number 2.
He's not on the list. I've had enough of this shit.
All right.
We're going whale.
Yes.
All right, we're trying whale because we have to get rid of that out of our
Whale
thoughts.
3.
3.
Wrong.
I figured. We had to. He was having an aneurysm over here.
Did anyone
Because we're
say,
guessing bullshit when the whale is like a very popular thing.
Clearly not.
What do you guys think?
I'm out of fucking guesses here.
I think too.
All right.
What do you
Hold
guys
on.
feel about poison dart frog?
I said frog, actually.
Is women up there?
Mammals.
I'm trying to.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
How about a merman? Is he on there?
What's
You
your
would like
actual?
that, wouldn't
What's your
you?
guys' actual guess? You are up.
You can play hula
right.
hoop together, by the way.
Doing it with my bro. Doing it with my bro.
All right.
Did we call anybody call goat yet?
No, no one said goat. It's
Goat
been
or
brought up.
sheep?
No one said
Fuck
it.
it. Let's
Goat
go.
or
No one wants to
sheep?
listen to
Which
it.
one?
Let's go with
goat or
goat
sheep?
over sheep.
Sheep, probably.
Which
Goat.
one do you want to do?
Goat.
Goat.
All right.
They're delicious.
Incorrect.
Fuck your mother, dude.
Let me give another hint because we're starting to go in circles
That's his
here.
wife.
All right. Both animals left are both furry creatures that
okay.
are quadrupedal.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
we go with
Fox. Did you say they have 4 penises?
Quadrupedal.
That's what he said. Quadrupedal, right?
100%.
All right.
I want to say beaver.
No. I already said beaver. We got it wrong.
Wait, we're up.
We already got it wrong.
We're up.
Number 3's got to be a pet of some
Fox.
sort.
We have to go fox.
Wolf.
Oh, wolf's better.
Oh.
That's a
Wolf
majestic
at 3.
creature.
Wolf at 3.
How
Wolf at
dare
3.
you.
Wolf at
Jimmy,
3.
we're gonna take wolf at 3.
My favorite animal is number 3. It is a wolf.
Hell yeah, Coster.
How do we not think about
I
that?
don't know.
All right, should we just try fox at the other one?
Yeah,
No
let's do it.
shot, Fox.
Let's do it. Fox and Cleopatra.
What about a horse?
It's not going to be
Horse is
right.
already on
Yes.
there.
Oh.
All right, what are you guys going with then? I gotta get my child.
Could we do deer?
No,
Deer?
I don't.
There's no way deer is an exciting animal, dude. But we'll try it.
What about hippo, dude? Did we say rhino? Someone said rhino.
Hippo actually might be not a bad guess.
Hippo might not be bad.
All right, we're going hippo. Hippo at 9.
Well, no, I think.
Dude, they're deadly. We can't hear you, Mason.
I would rather go fox or deer over hippo.
Yeah, I think
All
that's
right,
fair.
let's go fox. Fox at 9. Let's do it.
Fox is a
I'll
bad
take the
answer.
L.
Fox?
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
I got them.
So fucking fox, dude.
So what was the ratio?
We won
Yeah.
easily.
No,
Well,
no.
we'll look, but hang on. So you don't get 3 names for number 9 there because it was the last one, so it's still only 2. But for the final tally, top 10 best animals in the world are dog, cat, wolf, tiger, dolphin, penguin, lion, horse, fox, and elephant.
I'm not mad at that list. That's not a bad
At
list.
the end of the day, it's a good list.
It's a good list.
I think bunny should have still been on there.
I'm still mad bald eagle wasn't on.
Hugh Hefner should have been on there.
All right.
Yeah, these Americans.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Good job, guys. We did it.
We have everything we need. We can move on to the next
We can
segment.
finally
sir?
move on.
I am fucking thirsty already.
All right. Well, that's the next. Is it the next beer? Or are we going right into Gregory's question?
Let's
No,
let's
beer.
do
Beer.
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 Yeah, beer
We're
first.
thirsty.
Yeah. All right.
Beer. Not
This one is from Blue World Brewing Company in Smyrna, Delaware. It is
well,
Formerly known
R.I.P.
as Blue
Rest in
World.
peace. Yeah.
this is their
Today-
last night tonight.
There.
Dave-
It is literally
Yep.
their last night tonight. We could go fucking just burn the building down if we want to.
We could, yeah. it is the last-
Arsonry.
yeah.
Allegedly.
We're not doing that. We're
They
not
don't
doing that.
prosecute for that anymore. You're
Well,
fine.
we just dated the episode. but
I
that
love
is
the
okay.
name. I love the name of this because it's not that anymore.
Nope. So the name of this beer is
Bottom of the
Top
barrel.
of the World, which they are no longer. It is a 10% ABV, 92 IBU Imperial Double Stout.
Oh, Jason did not like the smell
yeah.
of it.
It is a rich and complex dark ale roasty malt with deep dark fruit flavors and a warming bittersweet finish. This beer utilizes a complex blend of malts and hops, a winter warmer with notes of espresso, dark chocolate, nuts, dried fruits, and booze.
The nuts were Jimmy's, just so you know.
I like nut.
Tried apricot.
I get the boozy on the nose. I get that.
I
booze
definitely
and
do.
booze and
drink? When do we
far and
After
Once he
that's
says
Prost.
cheers, oh, there you go. You can drink.
You
L'chaim.
can drink? Okay.
That's better, baby.
Holy shit, boozy.
Oh, I don't hate that though.
Like
I don't
more
hate
Better than I
hazelnut
expected.
than it is
I don't
coffee.
hate
Better than
it
I
either.
expected.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I do like a dark
It's a pretty
beer.
good stout.
Wow.
It's a good stout.
The
No, I don't
booze
hate
is so
that.
up front,
It
but then
is.
it tastes good on the back end.
It's not bad.
Well, we're starting on Gregory this time. Greg, what do you got for us? What's your rating?
I'm gonna give it a 6. Like it.
Into the mic a little more, sir.
I was expecting more of the coffee flavor. I got more of a hazelnut type.
Yeah.
And it's like that bitter hazelnut aftertaste instead of like a coffee bean. You know what I mean? So that's why I gave it the rating.
Okay. Mr. Scott.
I'm prejudiced. I don't like dark stouts.
Beers.
We're keeping that in. It's staying in. We're keeping it in.
That was fucking funny.
I don't like coffee. I don't like stouts. I don't like porters. I'd give it a 2. I just don't like
I will say that
porters and stouts.
in my entire life, until I bought one, we never had a coffee maker in the house.
No.
Not a coffee pot.
I've
Nothing.
never drank
It's
coffee.
kind of a problem. How do you survive?
Well, boys, we couldn't cancel ourselves, but Scott could sure get us canceled. That's for damn sure.
All right, Jake, your rating.
I'm at a 4. It's too boozy for me. Like I said, or like it was said, the back end was good. The front is all booze. I don't like it.
All boobs. All right, Jimmy.
I feel like I get raisin. Like, I like it. I'm going to go 7. That's a really good stout, especially for the double Imperial. Really good.
Yeah, I don't know where you guys are getting all this back end, front end, bass end, fucking raisins, hazelnut. What the fuck is all
All
that?
right, so
shit?
front end is before, it is on the tongue, and back end is after.
All I know is I am a Guinness fan. And this wasn't bad.
Father, may I ask what the fuck is a bass end?
You wouldn't understand.
Whatever the fuck you guys are talking about, that's what that is. No, I liked it. I'd give
Nice.
that a 7. I thought it tasted pretty good, and again, I have a penchant for Guinness. I've drank. You talk about So I'm looking at Jake right now. If you guys came upstairs and I handed you a Guinness, that's the best hangover helper that you could ever drink. If you down a Guinness
But
in
a
the
Guinness
morning,
has a sweet,
all of a
frothy
sudden
aftertaste.
you're
to
good.
it.
Yeah. So I mean, I like this. I thought this was good, so I'd give it a 7. I'll shut up.
Roger.
Should have done that instead of orange juice.
No, I wanted them to get the fuck out.
Greg, I got a salty, frothy thing for you.
If I gave him a Guinness, then I'd be inviting him to stay.
All right, Dad, what's your rating?
Well, I have to say that I initially I liked it more than I did waiting for my response. So I would give it an 8 when I first tasted it, and then as it's going
Lingered.
around, I'm going to give it a 7 because it lingered. It got a
Yeah.
little bit more bitter. I did like it. I'm a hazelnut fan.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that I did like it a lot more than I expected to like it, but I'm going to give it a 7 overall.
That's fair. Chris Scott?
I thoroughly enjoyed the bitterness. 7.
Yeah, that was a better stout, so I'm going to go probably 7 as well.
Too bad we'll never have it again.
Well, I have 2 more upstairs.
I give it a 5. It was okay.
Whiskey vibes. I'm going 7.
It made me shudder, but it didn't make me gag, so it's going to be a 2. It's not all the way down.
It's not that bad, brother.
It's very boozy up front, but also the aftertaste was very good. So I'm going to go 5. I'm right in the middle with it.
Cool.
All right. You know what time it is now? We have a question.
We have a couple questions left, so we'll start flying through.
Yeah.
The first one I want to ask is something that came up. We had a document that we wrote up, right? And it was a document with questions on it that we wanted to ask the dads. And one of them was for Jason, and it said Tyler's computer virus. And I don't know this story, and I would like to hear it.
I don't think anyone knows it. But
I don't know it. And I saw it, and I was like, what is this? So I want to hear it.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Paint the scene, Dad.
I swear.
So Tyler was 13 years old. We had bought him a laptop because it was still kind of new. Kids didn't have computers yet at that time. We bought him a laptop.
You guys have seen my YouTube videos.
We have.
He needed it. It was for his career.
And he's like, Dad, my computer's not working. My sister actually worked for a company where they fix computers. So I sent it to my sister, and she sent it to her boss. And he asked my sister, whose computer was this? And she said, oh, that's my 13-year-old nephew. He said, oh, that makes a lot of sense. He said, there is so much porn on this computer.
Said the space bar is stuck down.
When my sister told him it was her 13-year-old nephew, he said, well, there's this big site on there. It's called lickmypussy.com.
What did you look up to find that? Is that what you typed in?
Buzzwords and then .com.
Yeah.
We told Tyler, he got so red.
All right, so my side of the story.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear this.
Let's hear
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Let's see how you cover this up.
I never visited that website.
I disagree.
Were there other websites? Yeah, maybe there was. Maybe there was. Maybe there wasn't.
Hamster.
But I
That
will
wasn't
say,
around then.
I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was trying to download videos. Dumb. I know it sounds dumb.
Oh, yeah.
And it just started opening up all these fucking sites. One after the other. Just pop up. I was like, uh-oh. And I just closed it.
Back in that day, that was the only way to do it. Is you could only download. You couldn't like stream stuff like on the actual website.
Yeah, that came later.
You know the worst is one day I went to my mom and Pop-Up's house.
He was on the same website.
No, hold on. I get there, and my mom's like, tell him. And Pop-Up looks so embarrassed. You know, my dad, close to 80. He's like, tell him. So he was all over porn, and they shut his computer down and hijacked it and held it for ransom, and he was so embarrassed.
The ransomware, the good old ransomware.
But he was so embarrassed. It was funny. He had no idea what he did.
That's great. I love
You
it.
know what he did.
You guys have all been there, right? We've all
100%,
experienced the same thing.
Never.
I got caught by perpetually just clearing my browser history.
Fair enough.
That was me getting caught.
Yeah.
I got caught by forgetting to clear the history by my father. You guys want to know what the website's name was?
Girls Gone Wild.
It wasn't lickmypussy.com, right?
My parents had friends over, and my dad was addicted to playing online poker. Well, online slot machines, not even poker. It's even worse. So I guess he was showing their friends the website that he plays on. And then I'm upstairs in my room, and I could hear them talking. And he's like, yeah, sometimes I check on the history, see what Jacob's been looking up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm smarter than you. I clear the history. The next thing out of his mouth is, BigBoobs.com? What an idiot. And I was like, dude, I was so embarrassed.
He went to put in online slots, and it came up as online sluts.
Classic. So that was my website, BigBoobs.com.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's good. Good stuff.
All right, so now that leads to another story.
It does.
That was Ty's probably most embarrassing story. You have an embarrassing story of me, correct?
I do. I thought about this, and I composed a little list.
Oh no, there's more than one.
Oh my God! He pulled out a list. He just whipped out a scroll.
I had a little list about Chris.
7 pages long.
Last episode said that we had video. If only this was on video.
Yeah. The first would have to be Chris's skinny jeans.
That's not embarrassing. That's pride right
as
there.
we all know, Chris, you wore them inside your inside your shoes.
And his straightened hair.
That was a vibe.
Oh, the stuffed animals.
Oh. Oh yeah.
They had holes in them.
Chris had more stuff.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
That's why he was upset when those weren't on the list.
Yeah,
He's like, that was my favorite.
Oh, we had the same favorite.
Tyler did have a chihuahua named Taco, and the butthole did rip open. I'm just saying.
It was the seam.
Oh, you can't deflect. You can't deflect. You can't deflect.
All right, Dad. Sorry. Keep with your story. I'm sorry.
So, when me and his mom would go to bed, Chris would get up in the middle of the night and come to bed with a stuffed animal. Put a stuffed animal in the bed, and then go back to the room and get another stuffed animal until he had every single stuffed animal in the bed. And I mean hundreds of stuffed animals. And then he would go to sleep.
Well, I needed to feel comfort. They supported me.
Oh, the hair flip.
Oh my gosh.
Still annoys me.
Does anybody know his Chris's hair flip?
There was a girl that counted how many times I flipped my hair, like the Justin Bieber hair flip, and she would check them off on her hand. She would like literally make tick marks. Her hand was covered. I was like, you should probably just stop. You really should just stop at this point.
Chris had the worst hair flip.
No, Chris, you should have stopped.
Yeah.
It was like Tourette's.
Our freshman year
Math teacher?
math teacher
Miss
do
Sumner?
that? Miss Sumner.
She probably
She
counted.
did that shit.
No, but it was another girl.
That fucking bitch. But we'll continue.
Next on the list would be sleepwalk. It might not be that funny, but it was kind of like the Step Brothers when he would sleepwalk.
I was pretty bad. One time I
Chris
pissed
pee down the stairs?
Yeah. But I can't say I didn't either. So
He wasn't sleepwalking.
I was
though.
awake. I was awake. I was
They did it
fine.
side by side.
I peed in a drawer. I peed in a closet. I peed in a lot of places.
You see Chris pissing down the stairs, and you're just like, fuck it.
Chris kind of takes after his dad on that one. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately.
I remember like a year ago, Chris, you were trying to pee outside and you pulled down your
yeah.
pants but not your underwear. You just started peeing.
I thought I did a pull in one, and I missed
A pull in one?
Yeah, like both your boxers and your pants, but I missed one of those.
It was kind of warm, I guess, right?
I was an innie.
This is not as funny, but Rooster hair. I just had to I had to make a list for jokes. So
I liked it. It was great.
Rooster hair. When Chris woke up, he had the worst hair in the entire world.
I
stuck
still
up-
do.
Yeah. Yep.
And now I'm the bald one. Like,
And then
Chris, get in there.
we already know this, but every store, from the Lowe's to Home Depot to Michael's, anywhere Chris goes, he has to poop. And every single store, he's still that way.
I think it's
Don
productiveness.
Yeah.
He was the same
Yeah.
way. Oh, yeah, because the porta potties.
I think Blake's a little like that.
Yeah.
And
I love
then-
pooping.
And then the word pint.
Oh.
Chris used to call it pint for many years.
I thought it was
Fair
right. I can't say many words.
that's fair.
Killer.
And that's all I had time to write down. There's plenty more, but
Yeah. All right, and final question before we get to the next part here. We need to hear your recollection of Blake's poop story.
In a campground.
my
In the
recollection-
campground and he pooped in the shower.
Oh my gosh. So I'm actually in the bathroom. I hear Blake come in. He says something. There's 2 stalls in the bathroom, and both stalls occupied by one by me, one by another person. And Blake really had to go, and so did I. But I got there first.
It's only fair.
Finders keepers.
So Blake's pacing around.
And all you see is his Crocs. Just fucking.
Yeah. No Crocs. Next thing I know, some guy's washing his hand, and Blake's like, "Man, somebody pooped in the shower."
Oh, so I got it wrong.
Somebody pooped in the shower. Oh my God! Why would they do that?
Why?
And I said, Blake fucking pooped in the shower.
I know it.
That was his way of deflecting it.
Let me just point it out to everybody. Guys, there's shit in the shower.
He did. That was his way.
Waffle stop.
It wasn't me, but whoever did it, disgusting. Didn't even have the courtesy to waffle
So
stop.
Blake even called himself out. He could have left.
Blake tries to be smart, but he
doesn't.
He doesn't.
He
have
does
it
his
yet.
Chris logic with it.
He should have hit the bathroom with the old shit and run.
The funny thing is, Blake and Chris are a lot alike.
I agree.
Funny
They
thing is,
butt heads.
I was back at the camper, and Blake came back, and he's like, "Do we have any like paper towels?" I was like, "Yeah, why do you need paper towels?
My
You didn't
butthole
dry your
itches."
hands?" He said, "Yeah, I just need to dry them a little better."
I called him right out, and he caved.
I did it.
Yes, Chris would do the same thing.
There's still stains on the grout to this day.
The difference between Blake and Chris is Blake would lie, and Chris would have came. Dad, I pooped in the bathroom and I didn't mean to. Chris would tell himself
Honesty's key.
all the time.
I remember one time we watched a show or a movie and there were boobs in it, and he was like, "I'm gonna let you watch the scene, but you need to not tell your mother." I said, well, "You're gonna be better to recollect it."
No, there was many times.
More than once.
I would like Chris, you can't tell on me. You can't say nothing. Okay.
Chris, you're not allowed to look at this website.
10 seconds later, he would tell on me.
Mom, guess what?
I saw some tits.
Best titties I've ever did see.
See, I was the opposite. I could keep a secret. One time, my dad rolled my neck up in a car window, and I didn't tell my mom for 15 years.
What was that? Was that 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
That's because you knew it would happen again, right, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
It didn't work, did it, Scott? You almost had him
I
going.
only had to do it once.
You almost had him going.
Chris was the biggest tattletale.
Jimmy, was that just like the time you tried to hide flooding your bathroom?
Last
Or
week?
Last
Flooding
weekend?
the no, I didn't try and hide it. I just wasn't sending him the picture. I was like, enjoy the wedding before you see the ceiling, because this is fucked. Yeah.
You want to tell what? Mr. Scott, you want to tell what happened real quick before we move on to the next beer?
Yeah, we went to a wedding last weekend, and Jimmy, who moved out back in April, decided to come home for the weekend without us there.
I had another wedding to go to in
And
Middletown.
had 2 parties at the house while we were gone, and then called us and said the pipe was leaking from the bathroom upstairs and pretty much destroyed our ceiling downstairs.
I'll split the blame.
So I said, send a picture, and he said no.
To be fair, I officiated that wedding. I was the life of the party.
Yeah, it was fun.
I had to.
Doesn't help my ceiling.
I didn't shit up there. I swear.
Costa officiated Jim's shower upstairs.
Yeah.
Why were you both in there then, Jimmy?
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Well, Jimmy was in the toilet, and someone else was in the other bathroom. So I was like, "Oh my God, someone shit in your shower!" I didn't know what to do, so I just made it up.
It's the only thing I can say.
That's classic, dude.
All right, let's pass around this next beer, Jimmy. I think that was all the questions we had there.
Yep. All right, this is the last beer, but we have one more game too. So,
all right, I have a sleeping baby on me, so Jimmy, you're gonna have to be the real host that you actually are.
Okay.
I do have a public service announcement.
Turn your mic. It sounds weird.
Yeah, you turn it.
How the fuck did it get over there?
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
good.
That's Mason's mic. It's
Someone
shitty.
fucked up my mic.
I thought you knew you were around big black things. I really do.
Well, that's funny you say that, Jason. My public service announcement is I'm leaving
great.
Chris
Melissa.
and Tyler's mom, and I'm starting to date Jason. So
That's the plot twist of all plot twists.
Imagine the mind fuck on that.
Guess what, Greg? You're still my stepdad.
You can call both, and you can call both of us daddy. By the way.
here, cheers, fellas.
Cheers to that.
Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
So, Jimmy.
So we can do the next beer. We have another game. And we have 2 more stories. So which order would you like to do them in?
Let's do this beer. We're thirsty.
Do the beer while we have it. All right. So final beer of the night is brought to us by my father. It is from First State. It is the Stellar Entanglement. Anything you want to tell us about it?
Best brewery in Delaware.
Ooh.
Let it be known he only brought 1 beer.
Yeah, for
Because
12
I
of us.
was coached poorly by my son.
I said bring 2 like 2 weeks ago.
You did
and I guess
not
he
say
forgot.
bring 2. Well,
yes, I did.
They are $18 a 4-pack in my defense. So
Didn't that brewery win
But
best
worth
small
every
brewery?
penny.
So $4.50 a beer.
in the country, yes.
Best small brewery in the country.
Fastest
Yes.
grown,
Oh, really? I did not hear that.
Yeah.
First State.
That's awesome.
Cheers to them,
Yep.
baby.
Yes.
Cheers to the First State.
So this is the Stellar Entanglement. It is a double New England hazy IPA, 8% ABV, 40 IBUs, double dry hopped hazy double IPA, brewed with Amarillo, Citra, and Mosaic. Notes of orange, grapefruit, and mango. This is like your favorite beer, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. That is what I thought. All right, boys.
Cheers.
L'chaim.
Hit us with it.
Roast.
Man, this is
That's good. Did we have this on here, Jimmy? Did you ever get the check?
That's
or
a
no?
true
I never did
cow's
get the
ass.
check, but I think we did.
Okay.
At some
So
point.
if we did, don't fault us. Yeah. Thank you, Ty. Sorry. That's tasty, baby.
If you've ever licked a cow's ass, that's it.
Your
Why are
face
you-
when you drank that was classic. I wish this was
Would you
on
like to
camera.
kick
I
us
know, I
off
should've.
with your rating
You might as well.
and tell us all about what you thought?
Well, this is why I'm not a big craft beer guy anyway. And I don't have all the fancy jargon that you knuckleheads got around. It was good on the front side, but on the back side, I heard that hazelnut knocked my nad out of the way.
So the front tastes like shit and the back tastes like pussy, right?
you're on the right track
It
there,
was like
buddy.
one in the pig, 2 in the stink.
No, it's just one of them things. I mean, I'll just cut to the chase. I give it a 3.
Okay.
Dad.
So if I drink beer, I don't like Miller Lite or those other ones. I'll drink them just to have a drink.
So you're good.
I love a hazy IPA. I do. And this was a very good one to me. I'm going to give this one my best rating of the night. It's going to be an 8.
Nice.
Chris Scott. Oh.
Chris Scott.
I'm gonna follow that up with another 8.
I like it.
Make it 3 in a row.
Make it 4 in a row.
Okay.
Is that how that works? Make it a 7.
7. Okay.
I'm also up there as 7 as well. It's very good.
7.
I'm gonna go 8. This is actually one of my favorite first date beers.
There's so many fucking names.
So unlike the fruity tones of my 2 stepchildren here, the actual notes that you get from the smell of the beer actually fully deliver through the taste of it, and I give it an 8.
What kind of bullshit are you giving us?
What does that mean?
I mean,
He's not wrong though. He's right.
I just got gay.
100%.
Smells great and tastes great.
Let's put that into the Constitution.
I'm cutting our relationship off right now.
Dad, I have to say, you are your son's father. The way that you said, just, what the fuck does that mean? It was literally, it was Shane to a T.
I was thinking that whole time, Mason.
There goes the hula hooping.
Look at my eyes, bro.
Mr. Scott, what you got?
Well, I was never a big hazy IPA fan until I had this beer, and First State does a great job with all their hazies, but this is by far my favorite. I go 10, man. It's my favorite beer.
Fuck. Scott just come to his pants.
I do a lot of breweries.
Mr. Scott,
I am a hazy fan.
I do a lot of breweries,
Yeah.
a lot of traveling to breweries, and nothing's close to this beer.
Well, question for you. Do you find that hazies have no flavor usually?
No, I taste them.
I know
I
I'm
find
not a
that all
sour
the time.
guy. I'm not a sour guy.
Yeah, that's constant right there. All right, Jake.
I'm at a 9.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm
Jake.
following that up with another 9. It's a hazy with flavor, and I like it.
I wish.
Jesus
I
Christ, I'm
wish
an
your
outlier.
dad was
I brought
here
that
so bad.
average
You did.
way
Yeah, you did.
down.
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't be able to use this episode if his dad was here.
That's
That is
okay.
true.
All right.
I'm talking about your dad.
Yeah,
I was
about-
speaking into the microphone like you had headphones on, and I was like,
Oh.
I wish your dad was here so badly.
Yeah, it would be a lot of bleeping. Yeah, it would be fun
A
though.
lot of bleeping. Literally, the whole episode, the first question would be like, hey, Dad, do you think you had the better lawn, or did Gene have the better lawn?
Oh, that's a good question. Who do you think had the better lawn? Actually, no. I want a third party. Father, who had the better lawn, Gene or Jimbo?
You got to put me in there, believe me, because
So
I have lines.
I'll say that Jimbo's lawn was always that nice, deep, dark green. My dad was more of the tall fescue, like lighter green, but no weeds in any lawn, ever.
I saw one once.
Ever.
That's why I pissed
No,
in that spot.
I grew up with no, I never had a weed.
Yeah.
I never
if I
smoked it
did.
either.
There were a lot under the deck, but it wasn't in the lawn.
That was the real weed. All right, Jimmy.
All right, so we're going to move into the final game before we get to the last 2 stories we want to have told. So this game is going to be a head-to-head trivia. So how does this work? Well, there's a couple of pairs of fathers here. So we have Chris and Tyler's dad and stepdad, and then you have the Long Meadow fathers.
Who
So
also basically the kids grew up together.
basically, yeah. So what we did is we have some questions here. First up is going to be Scott versus Jimbo on Jimmy and Mason trivia. There are 5 questions here, and you guys get to go back and forth one at a time, picking one and trying to answer it.
I don't know Gregg from way back. So
No.
No. When it's you guys will go next, and
But
it will
you're
be
guessing me and Tyler.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So well, yeah.
Yeah. So first up, we're gonna have Scott versus Jimbo. Who wants to go first?
Jim.
Jim? All right. So there are 5 categories. Either for me or Mason. First job, favorite style of beer, first car, first alcoholic drink, and name of first girlfriend.
You choose.
You're up.
Oh, Jesus. Goodness.
How well do you know your son and me?
Not very well.
Love you, Dad.
What was his favorite beer?
All right. Mason? Or me? Yeah, which one? It's just style. Not which beer, like which style of beer.
Oh, okay. Mason.
All right. No, you have to guess. It's you.
Oh, Mason?
You're guessing about Mason.
right, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
I love this. I love this so much going into this because like today, I put the wheelbarrow pointed the wrong direction like 5 times today, and he's like, I just keep telling you, and it's like. Apparently, you can't listen to directions either, here, pal. Like, what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to help you out, party.
I get it. You were trying to optimize it, but literally, it's like I could just back the wheelbarrow out and then just turn it around.
You could, and you'll be sore, and you already are.
Yeah. You know what? They always argue.
I feel great. I ran
How
a
about-
5K this morning.
Let's do this a little different. Let's start at first job. Do you remember what Mason's first job was? And job means like taxes were involved.
Or hand.
It's like official.
Male prostitute.
He was
Well, actually, no, Jimmy. For the job that I gave you, taxes were not involved.
He was a pump
shit.
boy at
That was the
301
point.
truck stop.
Definitely was hand
follow
job.
it.
Definitely was a hand job.
So
Text it.
my first job that I know he had was delivering pizzas.
Mason?
Gay sex.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
The taxes weren't involved with that either. So.
Well, it's
Technically
allegedly.
they are, yeah. They're supposed to
God,
be.
Dad, you don't even
I started
like,
delivering
know me.
pizzas when I was 18.
Mason, you
pal.
can't reveal the answer.
I had
You-
jobs before that.
But he can't.
Oh, I know what job you're talking about.
So
Jimmy, he
so
can't
think
reveal,
about-
No, Mason. Yeah,
Think about something that I used to like to do,
Suck dick.
or like early on.
Refereeing.
But you didn't get paid for that, right?
Yeah. Mason refed.
Congratulations, you are correct. Mason's first job was reffing lacrosse.
That's
Oh,
right.
but they gave him a whole
Dad.
entire...
Oh, that's how I know he's gay.
What's mine?
They gave
You
him
were
a-
a cart boy at ShopRite.
Well, I was technically a cashier, but I also did cart
you did
boy.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were only good at one
But
of
yeah,
them.
ShopRite was my first job.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
so
Miss-
you guys are safe so far. Neither
Well,
one of
no,
you go on the wheel yet.
Mr. Scott got it on the first guess.
That's
so,
true.
So
Jimbo goes on the wheel.
yeah.
Oh, yikes.
All right. What is our favorite type of beer? So style of beer.
And I will give you a hint. Neither of us said Miller Lite.
Yep. Because it's style, not like exact
All
beer.
right, I'm going to say
Right.
Mason IPA.
What kind?
You just said style.
Yeah, there's
Don't
kinds
get
of IPA.
technical.
There are kinds of IPA.
All right. Well, it's one of them.
Mason, I'm leaving this up to you.
Oh, give it to him.
Give it to him?
Give
Okay.
it to him. Yeah.
Mason's favorite style of beer is a hazy IPA.
Mine too.
Dad, what's mine?
You like a little bit of everything, and my first thought was
Jungle juice.
hazy IPA, and that's what I'm going to go with.
Boone's Farm.
That's his least favorite.
Really?
They have a lack of flavor.
They have a lack of flavor. That's correct. Yeah. Most of them have a lack of flavor.
Can I change my answer?
You can change it.
If it's IPA,
I do love a regular IPA though. What's my favorite style?
Sour.
A fruited sour is my
Yeah.
favorite. But it took
Good
you 2
call.
guesses, so you lose. All right, next question. First car. What was Mason's first car?
Is his first car he purchased himself, or
No,
the
nope.
first car?
First car that
it
was-
was a hand me down.
Hand me down.
First car that was considered his.
hand me off.
Hand me job?
It had to have been the Taurus.
Incorrect.
It was the Expedition.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought the Expedition kicked before
It
you
did,
got
well,
it.
Mason
the
drove it.
Expedition kicked. It kicked on. No, it was our junior year.
It sounded like a goddamn go-kart.
The Expedition kicked on the way to school one day and sounded like a lawnmower going down fucking 299. And I thought, literally, I had the whole neighborhood in the car.
Yeah.
And I thought that the car was gonna fucking explode. And
Hey,
so I pulled into
300,000
the
miles,
parking lot,
baby.
and Adam's already parked and out of his car, and he was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know, dude." And he was like, "Turn it on." Turn it up, and it was like,
Man, I love that.
everybody around us is laughing, and I'm like, you guys have no idea how
Can you do that
important
again?
this vehicle
How
is
traumatic
to me.
this is, yeah.
Hold the mic closer.
All right. All right, Dad, what was mine? My first car.
It was the one your grandmother gave you.
What was it?
That's not good enough.
Nope. It's a weird one.
It was green.
Yeah, I know.
You're getting there.
I loved that car,
It
too.
was a Mercury.
Mercury.
But I
Four
don't remember.
wheels.
I don't remember what.
I'm surprised you remembered Mercury.
It was a Mercury.
Yeah.
Isn't that good enough?
It was a
I think
Sable,
you-
right?
Huh?
Cougar.
What?
Is it
A Mercury
Sabre?
Cougar.
Taurus?
It was a Mercury Tracer.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I would
That's what it
forget
was.
that.
That was
the
my first
Tracer
car.
was the Mercury Taurus
Yeah.
though, so that's literally like same car.
Like the same thing, yeah. All All right, I'm still counting that as wrong because it wasn't correct.
And you're pretty tough on your dad, man. You know
I'm
what I
tough
mean?
on all of
Yeah,
them. You can ask him. I just like to add people to the wheel.
Asshole.
All right. What was Mason's first alcoholic drink?
At what age?
Can I answer where was his first alcoholic drink?
No.
Would that count?
No,
In the
because
basement?
that's easy. Yeah, no, it doesn't count.
It definitely
you need
was
to
right.
know
All right,
what
so
it was.
when I accidentally drank your Coors Light
That
when I was
doesn't count.
3 years old, thinking that it was a Barks root beer, that's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying like high school,
Yeah.
like first actual
This is
time
like-
getting drunk.
Like
Allegedly.
willingly drinking this.
How the fuck would I know?
you wouldn't.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna say a vodka tonic.
Give it to him.
All right, it is vodka, but it wasn't
It was
tonic.
just vodka.
It was just
Piss.
vodka.
There you go.
All right, that's good. All right, you're safe.
That's pretty
Way to
good.
go.
All right, Dad, what was mine?
I think I know this. Was it at our family reunion?
I'm adding myself to the
Hadn't
wheel.
considered it. You forgot. Hadn't considered
I'm right.
it.
I'm right.
What was it? That wine?
No, one of my uncles, Uncle Ralph, and that's not what happened after he drank this. That was the guy's actual name.
Yep.
Gave him, and I believe Mason, weren't you there?
No, Mason was
so
there.
I wasn't there. Shane was there for the first one.
Yep.
So
I
it
was
was
there
Shane,
for the
okay.
next one.
But it was a shot of Crown Royal.
It was
with
a
my
shot of
uncle.
Crown Royal.
You did
At
a
our
fucking
family
shot
reunion.
of Crown Royal.
I
How
forgot.
old were you?
That shit
14 allegedly.
Yeah.
That's my kryptonite.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
thrown up. Before
Yeah.
I was 18 years old, every time I did a shot of Crown, I would automatically puke.
Allegedly, I was like 14. All right, I'm adding myself because
Can I go
got that
first
wrong.
on this next one?
Yeah, sure.
CJ.
The name of first girlfriend for me, CJ.
Jimmy on the wheel.
Might as well be.
I'm sorry, what was his name again? Allegedly.
Might as well be. All right, what was the name of my first girlfriend?
Richard.
No, I'm
Trick
thinking how I
question?
want to say
He's
this.
never had one.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, because she was batshit crazy.
Oh, you ain't
I
wrong.
mean, we've brought her up before on it.
Morgan.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
correct.
Good call.
All
All right,
right.
Dad, you got to think back for this one. It's not high school.
I couldn't keep any of your women straight.
Neither could I, dude.
They all turned gay. It was weird. It was wild.
After Mason dated him, they all turned fucking gay.
Hey, only one of them. Only
keep it
one of them
straight
did
either.
that.
I'm gonna throw a name out there. I have no clue. Carly.
No,
No.
How wild would it be if he was
Mason?
right?
he's not gonna get it.
I know.
My 5th grade girlfriend. She was a bit on the larger side, and her name was Jade.
I remember her. She took a fucking lollipop out of my mouth and popped it in hers and walked away. I said, what the fuck is wrong? She was aggressive.
That's my type
Was she
of
your first girlfriend too?
Oh my god, that was
But
funny.
not date her with the 12-foot pole.
All right, all
I'm
right.
currently taking applications. Is she still available?
She asked me out, and I was too scared to say no.
Yeah.
Greg, just turn your mic.
Sorry.
You got a tiny mouth.
All right, so that calls it for Jimmy and Mason. So we are going to move on to Chris and Tyler.
All right,
so
good luck, Greg.
Jason
Sorry.
and Greg.
Good
Now
luck.
you're not like singled out to one or the other, so you guys get to just pick. and
Greg's
choose.
going to have a harder time.
But this isn't fair to Greg because
I
Well,
mean,
we'll see
it
what he
should
can
be.
get.
Yeah, it could be.
So,
but
Chris
he
is-
wasn't around.
That's the point of this. We want it to be harder on Greg.
That's a good point.
We're trying to break him down.
All right, so Chris and Tyler's first jobs. What do you guys think?
Chris's first job was Wawa.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if you say that
Say-
because I actually
Okay.
had Chris do side jobs before he worked for a while.
I brought that up to Jimmy.
So how do you call that?
We said taxable. And
Taxable,
that's,
yes, would be Wawa.
That's why
That's where it was
the
hard.
answer is Wawa.
So I did talk to Jimmy, and that's why he did say taxable, because it was very hard to.
I mean, and to be
clarify
fair,
it.
Jason, has anyone in this room not done side jobs for you?
That's a good point.
I was a big because that's how you make fast money.
Yeah.
So I'm
Child
not quite,
labor.
Child labor, yes.
You're on to something.
I'm not quite sure Tyler even has a job now, but I'm just saying. So
Wait,
I'm not
hold
sure
on.
what he does.
Does he
in his
guess
room.
again?
he can. Yeah, it's
No,
open
no.
floor right now.
But
Do
we
we
both
do-
know
do
Tyler.
both kids?
We both know where Tyler worked his first job, and it's because his dad took pity on him and was like, "Hey, we need someone to clean up job sites." So, no, that's not correct.
No,
Dad?
I know what
What's
that
Ty's first job?
I defer to Jason.
I think I know.
You know it.
shit.
He
I
was
know it.
He was the media guy for lickmypussy.com. Yeah, I was getting all the pictures.
Can I steal if they don't get it?
You don't know the answer, so I
So
will
I
allow you to
definitely-
steal.
I do know the
I
answer.
definitely have it wrong,
I
Jason.
thought that working for me was.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Nope.
So,
I know it.
Mason, go ahead.
Mason, go for it.
Jump on over.
It is
Oh, jump on over.
That was before.
Damn,
How, do
how
I
many times
not
did it come
remember
out there?
that?
Mason, because you got it right.
Yeah,
They're
all the
both
time.
going on the wheel.
Absolutely.
Wait, I knew it.
Bouncing in your boy's third eye.
That
So
was
that was
How did
the
I not know that?
the inflatable place that was over by Midnight Oil and back by First
No.
State.
Yeah.
by Jackal.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Oh, Jackal, not Midnight Oil. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure we rented like a water slide from them.
Yeah, I
one
did a lot of the
time.
deliveries, dropping off the water slides and
Alright.
downstairs.
Tyler.
Yep.
I forgot about
Did
that.
you or did you not dress up in that fucking frog?
I did.
Oh, he told a story.
Actually, so
Tell that story
it was
again.
furry.
He's a fucking furry.
No, the
Closet.
frog was scaly. It's different. It's a whole different genre. I don't know. So
It's got a foreskin.
they call them fories. So it was the Christmas parade down Middletown Main Street, and I had to be the frog. And it was hot in that thing, even in the middle of December. So I was in the frog, in my underwear, walking next to little children.
He was also fully erect.
Yeah.
No, did not say that.
The whole time.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, it's a horned frog. I don't know. It's
Wait, Greg, you were also in that suit.
Yes,
At
I
the
was.
same
I was in
time?
front of you, bent over.
It wasn't a donkey.
There was
It
one
certainly
suit.
felt
though.
like one.
That was the same suit. There was only one suit, and they didn't clean it. Just letting
I
you know.
totally forgot about jump
That-
on over. Yeah, you're right.
I did. I
Damn.
did too. That
Fuck.
suit, that
Wait,
suit
Greg,
was
you
designed
you
for,
were in that suit.
I was,
when
yeah.
you came home and
Yeah,
surprised
from
Savannah.
Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
For
forgot
Savannah's
about that.
birthday.
well, Ty. All I can say is I'm your daddy now.
All right, let's move on to their favorite styles of beer.
So I'm going to say Tyler is a sour.
I would agree
And
with that. I
Chris
would
is a
agree with-
Pilsner.
Wow.
I would
You
say
agree?
Chris is an IPA guy.
What kind?
You don't have to answer that.
Miller Lite is a.
You have two options.
There are two options.
Non-hazy IPA.
Not hazy as Dad, are you on retainer for everyone here? You don't
Yes,
have
I
to
am.
answer that.
I plead the fifth.
You are both very wrong on both guesses.
Are you fucking serious?
I
Neither
used
one.
to be sour,
No, Greg
but
was
not
technically
anymore.
right for me.
All right, I'll give it to him.
Non-hazy.
I bet you
IPA.
will, homo. Keep your hands
You
in
wrote
your
the
non-hazy is
IPA.
way
That's
too-
not a hazy.
Yes, it is. It is.
Well, I guess.
I'm adding you to the
technically.
wheel.
How many times do we have to say that a New England is a hazy?
I still
Pretty
like
sure
to
we have to
disagree.
cancel
Yeah.
the podcast now.
I'm putting him on the fucking wheel. And then Tyler's is.
I thought it was sour.
It
It's
used to
not?
be.
It used to be.
How do you change up and I don't know it?
Yeah.
If it used to be,
Because
that's
I do a
used-
beer podcast.
Yeah,
now.
if you listened, you would know.
And we know that New
Hey,
England's are
Jason.
hazies, Dad.
Yeah.
Jason. That's because he got told his favorite.
Greg,
beer
your
was not
mic
sour.
is
Why are
backwards.
you?
Right.
Yeah, you're
It's
doing
not
it
fucking
again.
backwards. It's fucking. Who keeps moving this thing on?
It is spinning on him.
I think it's that guy that was giving you a hand job.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
toast it
Can
up,
you
Brick.
tighten this up on me?
Oh,
that's
yeah,
good.
get it.
Your hands smell like sausage.
Hey, Greg, the
Yo.
good thing is the head is bigger on this microphone and you won't slip off.
It's not like that torpedo thing you're working with.
All right, Ty, hit him with the answer.
It is also a hazy IPA.
Yes.
It used to be a sour.
Yeah.
Tyler,
I switched up. I'm drinking one right now.
mine's a favorite. My favorite is a hazy IPA too. But
All right. First cars. The first cars they considered to be theirs.
this
So
is easy
I'm going to
for
go
me.
with Tyler on this one.
Okay.
All right, so let me answer and then you can confirm, right? Tyler's first car was that white was it Chevy or something?
I'm not going to say it till it's my turn.
That's
Smart. What the fuck was it called?
Car.
Yep. I'm not going to get Tyler's. Go ahead. You take it. It was. I know it was white. I can't remember what it was.
It was an Oldsmobile Intrigue.
It was an
Sure
Oldsmobile.
was.
If you get the
Yes,
year,
it
I'll put
was.
Greg on again.
It was old.
1999.
Oh my God, he got it!
Wow. Yes.
99
That was
Oldsmobile Intrigue.
That thing was a fucking coffin on wheels.
Two of the windows worked. One headlight worked. The horn did not.
Allegedly, Ty, that was illegal.
The horn didn't work. At the I had to get it fixed, and when I went through the whatever it's called inspection, it went. It sounded like one of those things.
And Chris's was a 1998 Cavalier white.
I remember it being
I couldn't
a
remember the
Cavalier.
year.
Yeah.
Yes,
but-
it is. Chris couldn't remember the year.
Is
so.
that the one that you crashed when you were delivering pizza?
Yes, I fucking ramped off a median.
Dude,
Chris had a head-on collision with a fucking median.
Concrete
My
median.
door wouldn't open.
It came out of nowhere.
I want to give a little context to
It
this
was
story
Dove
as
Run.
well.
It was Dove Run. So the first median when you first go in that neighborhood is really small, and the second one is like 3 feet bigger.
Chris
I know that.
I guarantee he was either texting a chick or watching
swears to
porn.
God that he was not
Yeah.
texting.
I wasn't.
So
Chris
I
also
was-
swear to God when his bullshit.
I looked down at my maps, my Google Maps on that one.
Totally, dude.
Allegedly.
Anyway,
There was a child that ran out. I miss him. So we're good.
Yeah, Chris, do you remember when you fucking flat tired your car while you were
at
texting?
Acme? Wait, what?
Oh, at Acme.
I wasn't
yeah.
texting. I was just stupid.
no,
You
Chris
were,
always
you
made
were,
stories.
you were on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I was on that one.
I literally,
I know it.
We live right up the street from the Acme in Middletown, and Chris calls me and was like, "Hey, bud, you know the normal,
He was eating a
normal-
hot. He was eating a hot pocket at the time.
I was eating a hot pocket.
How do you remember
we were
that?
in high school.
It was my testosterone was running.
And he was like, I have a flat tire and I would like some
Adrenaline.
help or like just moral support.
I know how to
And-
change it. I just want someone here.
And I was like, what happened? He was like, oh, I railed the curb. And I was like, okay, were you texting? He was like, oh, no. I was on Instagram, though.
So the one accident that I got in, I ripped my mirror off because I hit it with the mailbox. And my dad's like, you were texting. I said, I wasn't texting. This time I was not texting, but no one would believe me. I was trying to get a freaking tissue from the fucking passenger side.
Well, stop jerking off while you're driving.
That was the cleanup, right? That was the cleanup.
I aimed for the mouth. I missed.
German mouth.
All I had to say is props to him for not wrecking in the act.
It was after. There's a cleanup.
It was over the cleanup.
When we were,
Oh, in
when
the
we were
act.
driving down to your bachelor party,
When
when we were driving to the airport for your bachelor party and his erratic driving,
oh no, it was hit. Whose bachelor party was that?
it was
mine?
yours.
Mine?
Yeah, we were
Okay,
going
so
down to
you drove.
BWI.
Right. So, no. Tyler, it was when Tyler spilled that coffee in your truck.
Oh, on the way to the airport.
On the way to the airport.
Yeah, all over too.
So Chris,
Way to go.
Chris doesn't have any confidence when he's driving. It's really a sad thing.
What?
So
I'm pretty confident.
we're
That you're a bad driver.
so we're going to BWI, and BWI so graciously is color coded, right? So every like the daily garage and the
Purple,
hourly garage and the long term
yellow.
garage, all color coded. All you got to do is look at the sign and follow
think,
it.
and
That's all you
actually
have to
think.
do. So Chris gets flustered. We're going up, and it's either like you go left to the hourly, or you go to the next one and take a left to the daily, or you go to the next one and do the long term. He just decides that he's just going to take all 3 lanes up and just swerve his truck.
No, hold up,
looking at his
hold up,
phone.
Jake. Hold up, Jake. So we're following you guys. Chris is in the right lane to go the fuck knows where. So I'm just in the right lane. I don't even have a GPS up because I'm just going to follow them. Chris fucking jumps 3 lanes to the left
Yep.
while we're in
Safely.
the exit
Yeah.
lane.
Safely.
Where they're already split
Allegedly or
open.
safely?
So it's already the median of the exit, and I'm like, Chris, and like I just like go left. I'm like, you motherfucker.
So I'm sitting in
Meanwhile, I'm drowning in the back of the car because Mason's car just has water, just waterlogged the entire back of the car.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Kaz is like, my ass is wet. And 30 minutes into the ride.
And it's not because of you boys.
You're not getting me there.
Because Chris is like, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I'm like, Chris, purple. And he's all the way across. I'm like, holy shit, dude. They can't make it any easier for you. They really can't.
I don't know what happened to this generation because
Chris, you got a problem with
this
those
generation
medians, buddy.
knew how to drive. I don't know
drive
what the
just
fuck
fucking
happened
fine,
to you
pal.
guys.
I drive just fine.
How many
I
accidents have
tried
you?
fine too, but I was just following him.
Excuses.
Do you guys remember when GPS first came out, right? And I'm sure you guys were with your dads driving
That
when
it said to go
GPS
off the
came
cliff?
out.
I remember Matt
So
I
Quest
think
being
that's
right.
why they can't
So
drive.
the
GPS.
GPS would say go this way. My dad, nah,
I know better.
I'm smarter than that fucking thing. Fuck that thing. Right. Every time, wrong way. Every fucking time, I'm like, Dad, listen to it. It's smarter than you are. Nah, fuck that thing. It doesn't know what it's doing. That's literally was designed to get you where you're going.
We were going to the fucking Newark airport, the Newark airport.
Oh my God.
And fucking, we're in the boonies. I don't know what the fuck's going on. People are doing meth. I'm doing meth. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. They pull over near the nearest meth head. Hey, where's the Newark airport? And they're just like mumbling just nonsense. Who knows what the fuck they're saying? Yeah, we're lost. There's a GPS right there, guys. You can do
It's
that.
in front of you.
Words to live by from a meth head.
Yep.
Follow your
Anyway, how about the
if you
next
get lost
alcoholic
today-
drink?
Yeah, let's
there you
move
go.
on to the next one. First alcoholic drink.
One thing I gotta say, add to that, when I was a kid, we had so much fun. If somebody came up to the house and asked for directions,
Oh,
we would give them directions to nowhere.
It's so fucked up.
Like, oh yeah, go left, turn right, and then two roads left, turn right again. Like,
Made it as complicated
They
as
end up
possible.
back at your house because you sent them in a circle.
we had so much fun lying.
That's funny.
Now I know where Blake gets it.
Yep. All right. First alcoholic drink, Chris and Tyler. What you got?
Oh, me?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick Chris. And you know the funny thing is, he could have been lying to me. I'm gonna say Captain Morgan because I gave it to him.
I wrote that, but I changed it.
I do see
Chris,
it crossed
you're
out
fucking
here.
yourself there,
Yeah,
bud.
I'm
No.
adding Chris to their wheel.
For
You're
what?
right.
No, he's not right. I changed it to a younger one, Dad. Think back younger. It was an accidental.
No, that
Allegedly.
doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Oh, accidental is gonna be
We
a pina
didn't count it.
colada.
Mason didn't count it.
Pina
No,
colada's
because
gonna be
Mason didn't
rum.
count the accidental, but I wasn't told that.
The accidental is gonna be rum, pina colada.
I'm going to
There
say
it
he
is.
got both right. So I'm putting you on the wheel for it.
Yep. Tell that story, though, Dad.
And Tyler, I will, but Tyler is different because Tyler was very private. I'm gonna say it had because Tyler's a liquor drinker like I am.
Liquor in the front, poker in the
I was
rear.
waiting for
Oh
something.
my God.
That is a tough.
A tough one. You're right.
I think for Tyler it's gonna be a beer. Would
That's
that, would
what
that
I'm-
work?
That's not the answer.
Greg, do you have a
regardless.
steal?
Fuck no.
Just no. That's
No.
just it.
You might as well at least go for a guess.
Okay, gin and tonic.
Well, if it was liquor,
No,
then
not at
Tyler,
all.
if it was liquor, then Tyler probably was.
What if you got it right?
I was a little more specific than just the liquor.
Yeah.
If you're just gonna say a liquor.
Well,
We'll come out with it.
Tyler likes Captain, but I my
It
head
might have
would
been
be
Captain,
like
but-
vodka,
Yeah. It was an Orange Crush on Christmas Eve.
which would be-
Allegedly.
which would be
Of
vodka.
1997. Ty was
You
born in
were born in
1997,
1997,
Tyler.
I think I was either 16 or 15.
You were born in '97, so
So then, on your 40th birthday party, a couple weeks later, right? We were camping.
oh shit!
That was not
I-
it, but that was the second time I drank.
Can I tell this story? Can I tell this story? Of
course.
Absolutely.
All right, so Chris,
In the show.
I can tell the story, right?
Yeah.
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 So
It really depends. I don't know.
So this girl that Chris was with took
Oh, you
his,
can't tell us. No, kidding.
took his virginity.
We'll cut that part.
Stole it straight from him. He
Stole it.
He said no. It didn't matter.
Took my angel's virginity.
Who was that, Jade?
Close. It was actually all of them.
And then I told Mason, "Why did you do that?" No.
You deflowered my son.
Oh, my cherry.
So I did the same thing. My
I
dad.
didn't know him yet. I swear.
I did the same thing my father did with me.
Beat him.
And I said, all right. All right. Now it's time to do a shot with your dad because now you become a man. And that's what I did with Chris because my dad did the same thing to me.
I peed myself.
And
I mean, the thing I was gonna say is on your 40th birthday, I was drinking like a
that's
cider.
what I was going to say. That's what I
Yeah,
was
that's a whole different
All right, go
story. So when Chris lost his virginity, me and Dad were clinking a couple ciders.
Our boy's grown up.
Oh my God.
That's when Ellie was made.
Look how he flips his hair.
You were like 11.
So there was no punchline to that story.
Just spoilers, yeah.
No, I guess I derailed.
All right, you're good. You're back in.
So anyway, back to Tyler. It was my 40th birthday, and I did the same thing for Tyler. I was like, all right, I always believed that if I let the kids drink with me, they wouldn't drive.
Allegedly.
They wouldn't kill themselves. You know, I've lost a brother, I lost a son, and I didn't want them getting in a car and killing themselves. So I always had a strong belief that if I could control it a little bit, they would not ever do the things that I, because we're all going to drink. They're going to hide it behind my back. They're going to do it anyway. So if I could control it a little bit, not to let them get in the car, it would be better.
So I did it on the couch.
Excellent.
So Tyler, the innocent one, who never talked about anything. Chris was an open book. Oh, Dad, I did this, and Tyler was like, "No, I'm a saint." So I was like, Ty, if you want to drink, same thing I did with Chris, you drink in front of us.
I said, Dad, I already got one.
Tyler was like, okay. That motherfucker was mixing more drinks, and he was all over the place. I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
I created a monster.
I'm flipping the bottle in the air like one of those cool bartenders catching it behind my back.
Tom Cruise
legs crossed, big drink in his hand. I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like, oh, well, you said. And I did the same thing to my father, but it was funny coming from Tyler because he always acted like he didn't do that stuff.
It's the one you don't expect.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's finish this up. Last question. Name of first girlfriend.
I don't think you guys are going to get either of these.
Well, Sarah for Chris, Tyler. I mean, come on. He hasn't dated anyone but his hand.
Chris might have been Aaron, or it could have been Jordan. And I'm not sure.
I think it's...
Hold on.
Jordan is the one that moved
I named
to
my
Arizona.
girlfriend before Aaron, actually, even though I forgot Aaron.
I'm out of this one now.
Well, then I'm going to say Jordan. And for Tyler, it was a girl before Sarah.
There was a couple, but
it was his left palm.
Jason, did you ever end up doing a shot with Tyler, or he's still not a man yet?
He's not getting late. He's holding out for marriage.
You know what? I have not. But Tyler is way more private than Chris is.
Yeah, I figured no shot.
He doesn't show his privates like that.
Hey, Dad, I had sex last night.
Chris is the one that says
sex.
that.
Pour me a shot, please.
I just need you for moral support.
I'm not sure.
I know how to do it. I just need you there.
I came in hurt good last night, Daddy.
That's so fucked. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
I remember the girl,
it's not who it is anyway.
but I don't remember her name.
All right, guys. Hit him.
Summer.
Yep.
That's exactly who I was
Gabby from kindergarten.
Gabby from kindergarten. I hate him so much.
Remember her?
That's fucking seriously, dude. Kindergarten.
Yeah.
Dad remembers.
Gabby.
He should go on a board for Gabby from kindergarten.
No, my dad remembers.
Greg,
I'll allow bullshit. it. I'll allow it. Bullshit.
Greg, in your defense, there's no way you would have known Gabby or Summer.
My
There's no way.
dad knows, so that's serious.
That's what I
enough.
said. This is not fair for Greg.
Hey, look, I'm all good. You know what I mean? I got some zigzags in there, and I'm...
Some zigzags.
But I do, now that you said that, I remember. Gabby, she was a cute little girl. Her dad was
a boxer.
Navarro. He was a big police officer.
Trinidad.
Navarro?
Yeah.
County insurance commissioner.
And
I didn't
she
even
was
know
a cute
that.
little girl. She really was. She really was. And her mom was too.
I wonder where she's at now.
I don't know. All right. Here's the thing. I did have a bonus round for the other three Couchaholics, but I'm now realizing you guys don't know shit. So I don't think you're going to get any of them right. So there's not even a point in trying.
Pass on that.
All right. Well, we'll just see. So you got same questions for Jake, Coster, and Bricker.
We got to run through these quick.
Yeah. It's all right. See, if you know any, go for it.
Hand, blow, and suck a job for the first.
Those
four.
are all right.
Yeah.
All for Coster. All
My job was in Middletown by Arby's.
Yeah.
I know. Jake's.
Mine was in Newark, Delaware.
I know.
How do you short?
Mason,
I know Jake and I know Brick. I know Jake and Jake. I don't know Coster.
All right. Fuck it. Go for it.
Brick was Blue Diamond Car Wash. Or Diamond Car Wash.
Yeah.
Jake was Pretzel Boys.
Correct.
Nice.
Coster was Blue Waffle.
Coster.
Blue Waffle Brewing.
Coster, I do not know.
How many beers would that place sell?
K Scott knows mine.
What was it?
It was a jump trampoline park.
Close. You know what? Give it to him.
Yeah, it's called launch. But yeah, sorry.
Nice.
All right, styles of beer. Fly through them. Jake, Coster, Bricker.
Jake's the IPA guy. No?
He's a gay guy.
Jake's a Pilsner boy.
Pilsner.
Well, he specifically wrote Miller Lite, so yeah.
Coster.
I didn't think that was allowed.
Yeah,
It's a
it
style
wasn't.
of IPA.
It wasn't.
Coster is a black IPA.
You fucking
Very correct.
You love me.
I've never had a black IPA.
Brick is
Once you go black, you never go back, dude.
You really?
God.
Maybe I should try it.
Try it.
Yeah, don't think hard.
Pilsner.
No.
Lager.
Nope.
Dick.
Think easy.
Double IPA.
Not double.
Triple.
No.
Just regular IPA.
Hazy. You guys are fucking stupid.
Brick's a hazy.
All right. First car, real quick.
I know that Jacob was the
Oldsmobile.
Buick Park Ave,
Yes,
baby.
it was. No AC.
Nice.
Yep.
Weenie Mobile for Coster.
Yep. The Weenie Mobile.
If no one's gonna take this car, I guess I'll take it. And it was a Wienermobile. Yeah.
Did you guys? How long? How long?
really wasn't
Did you
a
know? How long
T-top?
have you known
So-
everybody? Like,
So Jimmy, I've known for a very, very long time.
Freshman year of high school, I think.
Yeah, and everyone else don't know. I still don't know them.
because I didn't know you as
Coster's
kids
been
were
a late
growing up.
addition.
I have
to, like,
been a
the
late addition.
friend
Yeah.
group.
I've known him for
I will
Yeah.
say it's very similar
They've known you
to a
probably
story
known
we've
us.
heard already.
Yeah, it's called
A
a
Cavalier.
Ford Taurus. We're just going to
Taurus,
end it.
okay.
Yeah, it's a Taurus.
Mason was close with mine. I did have a Camaro T-top, but there was a car before that that was a giant piece of shit. I don't
Prius.
remember the year, but it was a Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo.
dude!
Jimmy, we should ask the kids. The dad's first car.
I would love to hear that.
Anybody had a Pinto? Anybody had a Pinto?
After we
Pinto?
I didn't have a Pinto, but I drove a Pinto.
My dad drove a Pinto from Oregon to
I
Pennsylvania.
learned to drive a stick on a Pinto.
Greg-
My
okay.
buddy
Greg's
Frank had a
You
guy
know,
with
the
a
stick is called the Millennial Anti-Theft Device.
Because our buddy
you'll
Spencer
never
has
get it.
a Kia stick, and like insurance isn't covering him because like they get stolen, and he's like, nobody can steal my car because nobody can drive it. Yeah, nobody can drive it. So it's
The
like,
first car I learned how to drive was a stick.
oh
by
yeah,
the way,
I
We all
bet
did.
all three
Yep.
of you.
I was going to say they didn't have automatics back then.
After this list, we should go through all four of these cars. First car.
Greg was a Yugo guy. We already know that.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
No.
Greg's first car he drove was a fucking Hummer in Iraq.
Honestly, Jimmy, if I'm being honest, I don't think we're going to get any of these.
Get me as a turbine.
Might as well roll through them. Let's just lay
he
them
wasn't
out.
allowed to have a
My
license in
turban
the
is
States,
dirty.
but over there, he was like, all
All
right,
right, we're gonna
fine."
finish these out here. First alcoholic drink for Jake was vodka, which was in the McHugh's basement, allegedly. And then for Coster, it was a Shirley Temple. Kind of gay.
That's not a drink.
And then for Bricker, it was Jack Daniels.
Fuck yeah.
As for first
that's why I
girlfriends,
don't drink it
Jake's
anymore.
was Andrea.
By the way, after we broke up, she immediately turned gay.
Did she bite you?
So there's two guys in this room that turn women gay. That's great. Yeah.
Coster's
Proud of
was
yourself.
Not Victoria.
correct.
I
Coster's
forget.
was Jessica, and then Bricker was Nikki.
Yeah, and then she spelled her name like a bitch.
That's it.
That adds up.
I don't even remember my first girlfriend.
Yep.
Good.
All right, we had two things left to ask. Just two questions we need clarification on. The first one's going to go to my father, Scott. There was one December in question where you may or may not have seen Jake sprinting in the dead of night.
When you said Jake's scene, you may
Yeah.
have seen Jake's sprinting. I was like,
Would you like to tell your side of this story?
Yeah, I saw about 5 of you sprinting.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
it
you saw
was-
Jake sprinting second.
Well, because he was the tallest one out of all of you.
Yeah.
And where did we go?
Santa?
You're right. It was early December. I was out front putting Christmas lights up, which put me in a bad mood right there because everybody in my house wanted Christmas lights up, but nobody wanted to help me carry them up from the basement,
Amen, brother.
untangle the knots,
Fucking man.
change the lights, put them up. So I'm already in a bad mood, and I'm putting them up, and it's getting dark. It's like beyond dusk. You can just make out silhouettes, and I happened to turn around, and I saw about 5 shadows up the street run across the street and just take off out of sight. And I just thought,
The
what
Jackson
was that?
5.
Well, then about 10 seconds later, I hear a woman come out of her house. I'm going to get you, motherfuckers. And I knew all you guys were out. doing something. So I said, don't tell me it's them. So I started walking the other direction to cut them off. And they ditched off somewhere, but this pickup truck pulled up by me, and there was a guy in there, and he was pissed. He said, you seen these kids running around? And I said, yeah, I saw some kids running around. He goes, well, they just destroyed my Christmas decorations in front of my house that I worked all day putting up. I said, all right, if I see him, I'll let you know.
I'll beat him.
So my path took me to the McHugh's house, which is the direction they ran. So I knocked on the door, and they answered the door, and I said, are the kids here? And they said, yeah. And I said, let me see, can they come downstairs? I said, what are you guys doing? Nothing.
I think you're misremembering.
No, I'm being nice.
Nah, fuck it. I don't know if my mom even heard this story before, but I don't think she listens either. So we ran straight to the McHugh's house. Smart move, right? Smart move.
The one across the street.
The safe space.
I remember going in and either Terry or you were sitting there, and we were all out of breath. Like, what are you guys doing? We're like, playing tag. We're playing tag. So we go to the basement or up in...
No, we went up to my room.
Up in the room, right?
Which we don't ever do. And so, like, that was, like, the first red flag that we gave away.
So we're up there like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to get caught. What are we going to do? So I had to go back to my mom's that night. And I was like, boys, I'm out of here. Sorry about your luck.
I don't care.
So I go down, go out the back, get a running start, and I'm just going to because I know that guy's in his truck looking for us. So I'm like, I'm just going to book it straight to my dad's house, and I'm not going to stop. I jump off the back deck, start running. Go! What are you doing? I stop dead in my tracks, turn around, and Scott's standing there looking at me, and I'm like, nothing? He said, did you just tear up that guy's Christmas decorations? I was like, yep, that was us.
You fucking
immediately
rat.
just told the
you
truth.
Fucking
Honesty
rat.
is king. What'd you guys do? Like, you ripped them down the lights?
I'll be honest. Our goal was simply to rip them up out of the ground and leave them. Not destroy anything.
And we
didn't
destroy shit.
Yeah,
Shane had different. Didn't he fucking
No,
booted.
Shane was like, I'm about to go start kicking these fucking things in.
Shane
No.
What
dude.
happens is he gets up. Me and Jake get to pulling the little polar bear things out of the ground. Just lay them down. That's it. Shane gets a running start. Bear hugs the Christmas tree and just falls backwards. That's what he did.
I love it.
Oh shit.
Good shit.
Oh man, go ahead there.
So we figured out what they did, and I said, let's go. We're going to his house. And Jim and I walked him over to the house. And as we got to the house, the guy pulled up in his pickup truck. And
Put a shotgun away.
And I told him, I said, I found the boys that damaged your stuff.
I found the boys. They're not
I said,
mine.
one of them is my son, and here you go. And I just stepped out of the way, and I let him have them.
And then I get up to the window and I just look at him and I go, hey, Jake, you want to say something? I just let him do all the talking.
And Jake did all the talking. He walked up, he shook the guy's hand. We're really sorry.
Dude, fucking stood there in awkward silence. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to talk to this fucking guy.
So this is a moment, a teachable moment as a father. Do you hey, you guys fucked up, you're gonna fucking own up for it? Or B, do I let them get away with it but make good on it tomorrow by taking them to Home Depot, taking whatever money they can scrounge out, and then fucking making them replace the guy's stuff?
Right.
So again, this is a teachable moment as a father. Like when we all have kids, you gotta, hey, are we gonna fucking make them face the fucking music, or are we gonna let them fucking bow out and then fucking pay for it restitution the next day? But again, these are one of the things that you have to do as a father.
I
you know
said
what
we
mean?
just sweep it under the rug.
Of course.
Let me tell you, like I said in the beginning, I was in a bad mood because I was doing my decorations, and all I could think of is, if somebody came and destroyed these, I'd be fucking pissed.
Hell
So
yeah.
you guys are going down to talk to this guy.
Honestly, I feel that.
So I have a good question that you guys didn't plan for.
All right.
Oh, great.
How did Mr. McHugh and Mr. Drummond meet?
They know each other
the
kids.
kids.
Oh, boy, you guys.
This one goes way back.
Before the kids knew each other, or
Absolutely.
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
HOA meeting.
we
They've been lovers for a long time.
80s concert, you know.
Allegedly.
One Led Zeppelin concert.
Oh shit! No, I just realized Go on ahead, Dad.
Cool
Well, I
talk.
was just
Jason.
going to say, this goes way back. Right out of college, my family started a grocery business. And, it was an independent grocery chain. And Scott, he right out of Del Castle or whatever, he became a meat cutter, and he came to work for us. Now, we ran the business for 10 years, ended up closing down, selling off our last stores. And Scott went off to ShopRite, and he's had a career there ever since. And, I went off and ran drugstores and, in financial services, whatever. But when we moved up to Middletown in 2001, I guess at one point, Jimmy came up the street, and Scott
It was Shane's birthday party.
Yeah. And Scott looks at me at the front door, and he goes, "Jim?" Me too. And I'm looking at Scott, and I'm saying, "Jesus Christ,
Republican?
Do I know this guy?" And it was, it was years later. It was, I don't know how many years later.
Well, it was from 1989, and we saw each other again in 2001.
Yeah,
for the first time.
Wow. It was 2003.
12 years. Wow.
Well, we moved in 01.
Yeah, but I didn't meet Shane till 4th grade, which would have been the fall of 2003.
Okay.
All right, smarty pants.
Sorry.
Autism. So anyway, long story short is Scott and I go way back, and then we kind of got reunited once we both moved into the neighborhood, and
that's funny.
Yeah, once the kids
Small world.
became
where
friends,
did you grow
we
up?
became friends. I grew up in Claymont.
So you weren't from Middletown, neither one of you.
No,
were from
I'm from Newark.
So the odds of that are
Yeah. Well, Delaware's a small place, though.
no.
Fucking
Everybody's coming here,
transplants.
but
I just remember my mom being confused because he was walking me across the street to someone's house and comes home 2 hours later just smelling of booze.
Yeah.
What happened? It's a kid's birthday party.
I stayed for the party.
they threw it on me.
They were doing body shots off me. Sorry, I'm painting a narrative.
Yeah, we were doing body shots off the kids. It was weird.
Different narrative, not my narrative.
Your daughter is growing up just like you did.
Not good. Not good.
Same lifestyle.
So then,
She's already podcasting.
Chris was doing shots with us with water when he was the same age.
Jesus Christ. He still does shots with water.
I should.
We tell him it's vodka.
So then Mr. Scott, then was it my mom that went to high school with you? Didn't you guys go to class together? That's how much of a small world this fucking
world,
is,
yeah.
man.
Well, I was coaching Little League Baseball, and we drafted Jake as a 12-year-old. And didn't realize that Jake lived right around the corner
I
from
am
us.
It was a 7-year-old team.
He lived right around the corner. Yeah. And he was the shortest kid on there.
You were a ringer, Jake.
And that's when they started testing for steroids.
But then when we had
But
our
you came in
games,
third.
we saw me and your mother saw each other and kind of recognized each other and didn't say anything. And then we had our high school reunion and ran into each other, and that's when we realized.
Scott said, "I'm that baby's pappy."
All right, there's only one more thing before we wrap it up here. Greg, you sent me a picture.
Yes, I did.
What is it?
This is your college story?
Hit us with it.
So, ask the question, and I can answer the.
Greg, I need to hear a wild college story from you, buddy.
So I have to change the name to protect the innocent, or lack thereof.
Jerome.
Let's go with Beth. Beth was a girl. Can you put the picture up? Yeah. So anyway, the question was
That looks like a fun day on a gay party.
All right, so what we're seeing here is a bunch of squashes that look like cocks.
They are known as butternut squashes. So they're very elongated with a bulbous base.
Like a phallic in nature.
So the actual question I was asked was, what was your wildest, experience?
We asked what your
college?
wildest college story is, and you're showing us dicks?
Yeah.
Butternut squash time.
A basket of dicks.
Oh, let's hear it.
So I met a girl when I was in college. She played softball. I played soccer. You know what I mean? We kind of hung out and we started banging on the side, here and here.
Only on the side.
So,
Never from the front or the back.
And he worked out.
Beth worked out really hard. He did.
So so Beth and I hung out for a while. She graduated, and I was still in college, but we continued to hang out, and I would go visit her from her hometown.
Yeah.
And we would drink way too much, and then one night there was a cucumber in her fridge, and I just jokingly I said, "Can I just stick a cucumber?" It's a new definition to a tossed salad, right? Yeah. So anyway, I saw this thing at a grocery store, this fucking spaghetti squash or butternut squash. So I brought this fucking butternut squash home, and I was like, "Hey," like joking around, like, "Can I?"
Beth was a savage, dude.
Beth was a little wild.
Oh my god! Once you fuck it up, you can't go
Why
back.
did you feel the need to? I have so many questions.
Basically, after that, Gregg was throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
This is fucking ludicrous. That's it. We're done. I guess, all right before we go off, is there anything that you guys want to ask any of us about something stupid?
Oh, yeah.
That you just want clarification on?
Or best memories of us as a group.
Yeah.
None.
Crickets.
But all right, I'm going to hop right into the socials real quick. So you can follow us on Instagram at the Couchaholics. Also, you can shoot us some emails if you just want to hit us all up. You can do couchaholics302@gmail.com. If you want to do it just to Jimmy, and I think, is Chris linked to it, or is it just
me.
Just you? That'll be couchaholics.prod, PROD, @gmail.com. That'll be for, like, if you want to do a halftime that you want to hide from us or anything like that.
Like a story you want me to tell to get, like, live reactions, anything you want.
Yep, that's just to hide it from everybody else so we don't read it because we all have access to the other Gmail. Also, you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, anything like that. Give us a follow, give us a like, and listen up for us.
And if you're into cucumbers, contact me directly.
That's great.
All right, Mason, round us out. Get us the fuck out of here.
I do have one final question, which extends to every single one of you. When was the time that you came and saw what we were doing at your house?
Yeah,
mind you, that you were the most disappointed in. And Father, I'll let you take it away.
Well, the story, I think it's well documented, and I won't even get into all of it, but the most disappointment I had was seeing that red juice all over
savage jungle juice,
all up and down the stairs of the basement. That
was Son A.
That was the Kool-Aid, right?
Yeah, but you guys are all part of that clan. I mean, there's no innocence among any of you guys.
Your son tried to pour a 40-gallon bucket into his mouth.
Yeah. Destroyed your basement. And it was of straight alcohol, grain alcohol.
Multiple episodes of drywall cracks.
Yep.
And
destruction
of.
I can confidently say that I was not a part of any single one of those drywall cracks. I can.
You may have gotten shoved through them.
I might have gotten thrown into one, maybe, but I can confidently say that those were 100% all shame. All shame.
All right, guys. Mason, is it your hour? Did you finish?
Well, no, it's any other disappointment.
Yes.
Jason, we'll
I have no disappointments. I think,
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
I've already shared a lot of them.
Fair.
The kids were more of an extension of my life. Had a lot of fun, had a lot of friends.
Pissed themselves a lot.
I was very supportive of that. That's what I wanted them to have. I didn't want them to be uptight. Taught them to drink responsibly, I hope.
Hell no.
Well, that was my thought.
Close enough.
I knew they were going to do it, so I knew that.
So we made a podcast about it.
Hopefully, I could teach them to drink responsibly, at least a little bit. So I don't think I don't think I'm disappointed. They both have done well for themselves. Honestly, I have no disappointments. I can't say that I do.
And everybody can stand up and clap now because
This is
that's
where
what
we
deserve.
clap. Yeah.
Me and Ty made it. Well, no, he's talking about me. Now on to Chris, Dad.
And we can reverse to Gregg.
So quick and easy. My biggest disappointment is Chris and Tyler actually got me a birthday present at one time.
Oh yeah, and you lost it.
Well, yeah, and I ended up losing it. Anyway, so I thought it was very thoughtful. They got me something. I'm their stepdad. I don't expect much from these guys. They're yahoos anyway. So I open it up and it's a fucking blow up doll.
Nice.
Fatty Patty is her name. Yeah.
3 colossal rub holes.
You might have deserved it.
It's not disappointing because
How
she
do you
did
lose Fatty Patty?
That's a big bitch.
And now he's leaving your mom.
Listen, Fatty
your
Patty
dad.
popped because of a cucumber. We all know the real story.
needle dick.
Fatty Patty was Beth the whole time. It was never a girl. It was a blow-up doll.
So anyway, here's a long story short. They gave me Fatty Patty as a birthday gift. Well, when I married their mom, Fatty Patty and I had a special dance at the wedding. Her and I alone, and we danced to what was the song?
I want to dance with somebody.
No. It was the guy just died. Neil Diamond.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Neil Diamond died too.
Yeah, they both died.
He's almost there. He's not dead yet.
Sweet Caroline, that's what it was. Sweet Caroline, yeah. Her and I in the rehearsal or at the reception.
I thought it was. I touched myself. I don't know.
That's me later. Don't worry about it.
Neil Diamond's death was a hoax.
Yeah. Anyway, so it turned into a gag, which it went into an even bigger gag because she made an appearance at the whatever the fucking reception that night. So. It was awesome. Thank you.
Fun stuff.
All right, Scott.
Mr. Scott.
Most disappointed. Was it the Christmas lights or was it
No,
the bumper?
nothing's more disappointing than having the bumper of your car sitting on your kitchen island. Okay, nothing will top
The
that.
thing, it wasn't the whole bumper. It was a piece of it, which makes it worse.
But it was a big piece.
It was a big piece.
It was a very big piece.
It was basically the whole bumper.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Mason, round us out. Hit us with the Mason Hour.
All right, so welcome back to the Mason Hour. We're going to round out your averages for the rest of the night. So at the bottom of the order with a 5.5 flat from Iron Hill Brewery, Dad's Got Jokes, India Pale Lager. Timeout?
No, not timeout. They're tied.
Oh shit! So we actually have a tie for third. I'm so sorry. You can put me on the wheel.
Okay.
So we have Iron Hill Dad's Got Jokes IPL with a 5.5 flat, as well as the Blue Earl Top of the World Double Imperial Stout at a 5.5 as well. And in second place with a 7.08. It's so weird having this many people on the podcast. It's the first time we've ever had a 7.08.
Yep.
We have the Heavy Seas Oktoberfest Festbier with a 7.08, making it certified. Poundable. And in first place with a 7.75, we had First State Stellar Entanglement Double New England IPA, making it, once again, certified.
You're out of your mind.
All right. Thank you, Mason. Before we spin this wheel and sign out, this was a long one. Thanks for hanging in there, but there's a lot of good stories here, so it was worth it. So what we decided last time is we're gonna shuffle it and kind of see who's where.
A lot of Chris's on there.
A lot of Chris's here, Couchaholics and the dads. If it lands on Couchaholics or the dads, I will add another wheel with just one of each name and then spin that. So that's how that'll work. But 4 fathers means we're going to shuffle it 4 times.
Wheel of Misfortune.
Take it away. The wheel is spinning. We're going to see who this lands on.
And the wheel is just.
It's kind of like impossible for. There's
Chris,
no way.
Chris.
Jason.
Even better.
Dad. Womp, womp, womp.
Should we hear us ready before we close out?
Yeah. Jake, you want to pass it over?
Yeah, Dad, you have to try it and rate it on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yes.
Just like any other beer.
Yep. And let Chris have a sip.
Or else I'll be upset.
All right, so Chris has from like his dad.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
Tastes like shit. Just what I expect. And actually, it tastes like an IPA.
Yeah.
It tastes like nothing like anything else.
It might be a black IPA now. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how'd you rate it?
7, 6, 6 or
6
7.
and 7 is good.
Pleasantly aroused.
All right, Chris, anything else? Or are we done?
I think that's it, guys. Thank you guys for coming on. It was a great one. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was not. It was terrible. It was horrible. Sorry, no. But that's it for today. Appreciate everything, and we'll see you on the next one.
Next one is episode 69 for the record.
See you later. Bye.